Welcome back, everybody.
Hey,
I hope everybody's had a great day.
I'm going to claim a great day.
What are you eating, John?
He ain't saying.
Eggs and toast.
Eggs and toast.
Breakfast for supper.
Yeah.
I love it that way.
That's what I had as breakfast for supper tonight. I made a couple eggs, some spam, fried spam,
Oh,
melted cheese on that buttermilk biscuit you can buy in the Pillsbury thing. So yeah,
Wow.
I got geared up.
I made a sick breakfast.
Oh
I
yeah,
cooked some eggs and bacon and had some cheese, and we put it between some wraps.
that does sound
That's
sick.
what he made for us when me and Buck went to his house. And I made it tonight, and Katie and old man seemed to like it.
Yeah, I've definitely done breakfast in wraps and stuff before. You can
Yeah.
put on the shredded cheese and even throw a little. Have you ever tried a little sour cream in it too? Kind of mix it between a breakfast and a little Mexican twist to it.
Yep.
Mexican breakfast.
Yeah.
Yep. Never thought about it till Sick did it.
Yep.
What's up, Mr. Sick Barster?
Sick's a good influence, man.
Yeah, he is. He's helped me a lot.
Yeah.
I've got a video I'm going to do tomorrow on my tomorrow morning show. I've got these like 8 or 9 raccoons on the deck, and one of them is sick. And when you see the video, you know why I said it's sick.
Yeah.
This raccoon comes up, lays on his back, takes the food, and puts it on his belly, and lays there on his back, eating the food off his belly.
Wow.
That's sick, man.
That's awesome.
Oh, what are you trying to say, Mac?
Well, every time I see him, I call him Himalayan.
Yeah.
He's Himalayan up in the bed.
There ain't
Himalayan.
nothing laying on top of this belly, man. It's gonna roll off. So I'd starve to death.
Mine's the same way. It'll roll right off.
You got that right.
I can sit my drink right here.
Yeah.
Hey, brown chicken.
Oh, I don't have my chat comments turned on. There we go. I see everybody you was talking to now.
Yeah.
Jarvis Biker. Hey, Jarvis Biker. How you doing, sir?
Oh, Zan is here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't scroll down on my comments. I just thought nobody was here. Yeah, it happens, you know. You get on, or you ever go to have a premiere and 3 people show up. You're like, well, what did I do wrong this week? Nothing to do with it, but you know how your mind is say.
Well, I was sitting here, nobody hadn't come in yet. And I was watching Buck Brown as well. Everybody's over there watching Buck, which is cool. He got more, he deserves to get watched more than I do.
Yeah,
but it ended just about the time
we came on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna leave you hanging, bro. I at least come in and say hi and see if you want me around tonight or not. Man, we've been on
a
lot of lives.
My wife asked me stuff. That's about a stupid question.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, you know the answer to that before you even said it.
I'm a pity seeker sometimes, and it's an old habit talking that way. I think I don't know.
Yeah,
I ain't right.
No.
I'm the first to admit it, man. I'm a big walking flaw.
Yeah. Hey, ZZ Twin Cam, how you doing today, my friend?
We're all walking flaws.
Yeah, really. My brother with another. I was trying to remember what year his was. Dyna. That's how I always remember ZZ. The Dyna, and he rode that Dyna like a lot of miles too, didn't he? Where did he come from? Out of Tennessee or farther away?
Oh no, we.
I thought it was farther away.
I don't know. Where you from, ZZ? You think I would remember some of this?
Yeah, we do. This kind of runs together after a while. You get a few. Don't you forget. Kentucky. There you go.
Kentucky.
Yeah. There's no comfort machine, that's for sure. You're kind of a rough rider.
Yeah.
But when I got off my 2002 Sportster that I had shortly before the Dyna, I thought I'd got on a comfort machine. I don't know, maybe it was a brand new Harley and it looked cool, and I was about maybe that's what it was. Oh, this is great.
Yeah. Hey, Tugalo. Toga. Man, I don't know why I call him Tugalo.
I like Tugalo, that word.
Yeah.
I was like, what is he talking about?
That's
I know.
A little fruity. It sounds good.
Yeah. Well, my fruity brain every now and then.
It sounds foreign when you say it, Ray.
Tugalo. Yeah.
Tugalo.
You can't unhear that one now. It's
I know.
Yeah, I don't know why I say Toga.
I don't know.
Tugalo.
I always think of that John Belushi. He did that movie. Always one of them campus movies, and where they had the toga party.
Toga, yeah. Jim Belushi, yeah, Animal House.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a thing. I mean, I remember they were older than me, and I never really did one, but they had actual toga. They did the toga parties. Just I guess probably because, growing up, that was an influence. When you saw stuff on movies, you kind of copied it.
Yeah. Hey, Robin, how you doing tonight, sir?
Robin. That's good. I saw Robin on Wheelburner. Wheelburner had a live rolling today.
Yeah. Nice,
with all the lives, me and Hooligan was talking earlier. Says we don't even have to do content hardly anymore, which we will.
Just go on a live.
Yeah, here, get it firsthand. Why wait?
Yeah, I still like doing content.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, I see the stickers in there.
Sick with a cold.
Oh no.
No, Robin says sick with a cold.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Robin.
Yeah. American Outlaw, I think, is repurposing his name and content again, but he sent me a big weather pattern. Looked like he's getting a big dumping of snow up there in North Dakota.
Wow.
Yeah. I said, settle in. I said,
the snow.
Time to get on the gaming.
Well, what is he calling himself now?
He didn't really reveal that, and I haven't looked up his channel to see if he's actually changed it, but I think I'll do that while we're talking. I'll shut up. Somebody else can talk. Sometimes I get a little over chatty.
Right, that's fine. That's fine. More y'all talk, less I got to think.
Yeah, I hear you, man. That's why I love having you guys on with me. It's a big security blanket,
Yeah, it is.
It's helpful. It's a community thing that way too.
Yep.
I actually found a town in Queensland, Australia named Tolga again. Always named Tolga again. Oh, there we go. Always forgot to ask this to Mr. Dave. Yeah, you get on those comments. Ray.
Yeah, I know. I'm over here just lollygagging.
You got to get Mac in your live, get in your studio with you. He'll show you all the ropes.
No, you need Moto. Moto is the guy that runs my show for me, Ray. I just sit back, I guess, and get it on autopilot.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Moto, I wouldn't be here.
Me either.
That reminds me, the last 2 times you got off your live, I've had to shut it down, which I don't mind doing it if I know it's my job. But today, I think, I was working, and I just happened to go back, and I still saw your live was running.
I tried to come in, but I believe you left 2 open things. You had 2 things you posted down there, and I couldn't turn them off.
You just end the stream. And and it
That's
will
what
play.
Oh, I see. I hit to leave the studio.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, I should have turned
in
them
the
off.
stream.
Okay.
You don't even have to worry about turning them on. Once you end that stream, all of us will disappear.
Yeah.
All the
That's
other
it.
crap will go. But I did that to you once too, Mac. Remember you wanted me to end the stream and I just left the studio and left you hanging to do it. So that's all right. I know you wanted to pay me back a little bit. That's all right. We're polite like that. We
Yeah.
take care of each other. All right, I'm gonna go check on American Outlaw.
I proved a little point today. I posted 3 shorts, and one is me flying in a helicopter, and one is the little raccoons, and the other me shooting a gun. The gun got 136 hits within the first hour.
I know.
It took 2 hours before the raccoon even got a showing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder, because it's like I was told by somebody, and well, you can't be brandishing your gun. You can't be. And then when it dawned on me, when you brought that up after I mentioned it, because I thought I was doing a favor, just letting people know to be careful about that. And you're like, no, Mac built a whole YouTube empire back in the day on that kind of stuff. And then it dawned on me, yeah, go ahead, Mac.
Yeah, hundreds of thousands of hits on my guns. If I proved a point with some people on Facebook that if you do a gun thing, I mean, it swamps the board. I don't mean negative, bad stuff. Everybody, I like that gun. I like that.
Sure.
And I think there's a little bit of gun envy from the other countries too.
Yeah.
Stuff,
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
So.
Well, cool, Mac. You're out there pushing the boundaries, and you ain't afraid to either. I'm like,
Well, I've seen plenty of videos with guns in them. I've seen plenty of people make videos with guns.
All mine's on YouTube, and I just use those that's on YouTube and make the shorts out of it.
Yeah.
Just y'all know when I say I think I know something, 90% of it is something that has been parroted. I heard something and I'm just squawking. So
Well, and
that's a warning.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe somebody had a bad deal with it. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know Ron Chestnut Mountain Tin Man does a lot of range shooting at the range.
Yes, that's what he talked about too.
Yeah. I watched a channel where a guy did that. That's all he did on his channel was try out different guns and shoot on his range, and that's all he did.
Yeah, you only got guff about weapons and tactical uniforms and things like that in your background, Mac. That was just from Facebook, huh?
Yeah. They some of the I tell you another thing. When I was doing for like 4 or 5 years, enough of it, shooting movies every day, posting out here. A lot of them wanted to criticize my style of shooting, but the thing is, well, listen to this. They criticized me, but I hit all my targets. I mean, even if I hold my gun awkwardly, to me, it looks awkward to you, but it's comfortable the way I wear it, the way I put it on. Whatever it takes to shoot.
100%. I mean, I'm sure there's fundamentals, just like in basketball or whatever else, a sport. There's fundamentals, and they'll get you going and started so you speak the same language to help somebody. But as far as custom, that'd be like telling me to hold a pencil a certain way. I wouldn't be able to draw as well. Some people do all this or,
Yeah.
Hey, T-Bone.
Everybody does something slightly different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I was about to get the American Outlaw, see if we find anything.
Hopefully, Robin.
Everyone's a critic. Yeah, everyone is a critic. Critics out there. You know what I don't like is the critic that, if you do put up a video and they say something on your video and they're a critic, but they don't put up no videos and they're not on YouTube. It's like, come on, man. At least I'm out here trying to do something.
Trucking.
Wow.
We got a couple of folks coming in that I ain't seen before.
Yeah, Tyke, it's always good to see you, Tyke, man. I hope you're doing and feeling good, man.
Yeah, brother.
I know he went through a few things a few weeks ago, so
Yep.
I've put something up for you to share if you want, only if you want, Ray. That was this is what I get when I put in American Outlaw in the YouTube search. Just
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that he did that.
Oh man.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's American Outlaw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about gaming.
Oh man, gaming.
You can see right here up in the thing I put it in youtube.com American Outlaw, and he told me he repurposed and did everything. So I don't know, he might change it back around when he gets working on the bike again, but he's been gaming online a little bit, or not online, but broadcasting. Yeah. So
Okay.
there we go. There's a few.
I was kind of confused when I seen that. I was like, what's that?
Yeah. All right. Well,
yeah.
I'll stop sharing. There we go.
Hey, Ray, do you have any object? I mean, you don't have it up there where we can broadcast to your channel here. Normally,
I don't know how to do that on my pad.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have a laptop.
Okay.
I do, but it ain't worth a flip.
No offense, Flip.
How? I mean,
it grows your hours.
Oh,
how? I mean, how would I do that on a pad? I mean, I got StreamYard up, but I don't have it like a PC type.
Go ahead, Moto.
I don't know. What are you trying to do?
Oh, so up at the top you push where I can share my StreamYard with his StreamYard broadcast.
Oh yeah, okay. That's if you're able to get to your settings.
Yeah, I got settings right here. General camera audio.
Guests at the bottom.
Yes. Okay.
And you'll see, I think it's the top box. You just need to check that.
Okay. Uh-oh. What did I do?
You know, you're still here. We see you. You just froze up a little bit.
Oh no! When I hit the top box, it took me over here to cord. Due today, $436.88.
Oh, so you don't get that option?
No.
No. I'm so sorry. I never thought about that.
Oh, that's all right, Mac. That's all right. Yeah, I reckon that's on the paid part.
None of us knew that, Mac, or I'd have brought it up too. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So if you're on the free, you can't do it.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
no.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, now I did find out something. Sick has the free version, and he was able to add me as a member.
How do you do that?
Just sent the invite.
Really?
Apparently, you get 2 seats even on your free version. Apparently.
Well, that's kind of not fair, because if you have the paid version, you still only get 2 seats.
That's it. Yeah.
You should have 3 then.
Yeah, it would be kind of nice, wouldn't it? We should top out a little more than the average bear, but we don't.
Well, look at you, Moto. When you switch something over there, I'm reading over here and I'm switching it back, and then you switch it again. I go, what? I get to look over there and see what you just switched over. So it's all fun.
Yeah, it was not a problem. But we have just the slightest delay, just enough that you don't see it switch when I've already done it, and you go, or vice versa.
Yeah.
We do pretty good, man. I'm just glad you don't be hollering at me. Like, what you doing over there?
Smack them around a little bit.
I know.
These kids.
Give me a little control. I take it a mile, you know.
You them daggone youngins.
So, when are you planning on going live, T-Bone?
Do a live at St. Point this weekend.
Yeah, he said he got.
Yeah.
He's gonna go do something.
Yeah. Well, I hope it's not bad serious or anything for you, man. We'll find out. You want to get some people over there, tell them it's serious and don't tell them what it's about. And we'll come snooping.
Yeah.
Come snooping around.
As long as I'm still not on the road, so
yeah.
It's gonna be a long day tomorrow.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go meet Blueback and Doyle in Tugelo, and me and him, his wife, and Rusty Biker, and his wife was gonna ride over to Alabama and meet up with Harley Girl.
Oh my goodness, I don't get to ride with anybody. I'm just a lone wolf. Nobody comes to see the retired rider. They go everywhere else, but not to the retired rider.
I'm gonna surprise you one day.
Lord have mercy.
In fact, put a snowplow in front of the bike.
Yeah. Yeah, it got really overcast today on my way home. I didn't notice that they may have had a thing for rain. I don't even know if they did, but I was ready to go home, 4:30. It was almost like darkish, I was like, oh, geez, I'm glad I took off a little early.
Yeah, it's been that way all day here. Cloudy. Yeah. I wanted to go out on the bike, but it looked like it's going to rain at any minute and never did.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, I was going to try a couple more lives on the bike. I was pretty amazed that I made it up pretty much through the tunnel the other day using the GoPro. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
It got a little choppy actually in the middle of the tunnel. But
now you running your GoPro off your phone?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
You turn on hotspot. Okay.
Yep.
You go to your I'm going to show you your quick. Go to your quick.
Turn hotspot on your phone on, right?
Let me show you. Go to your quick app, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And you see tells me my Hero 10. You see the 3 dots?
Yeah.
You hit those 3 dots. And if it's on, it's not on right now, but it'll say go live.
Okay.
Now explain that again because I'm slow.
Well, when you're just go to your GoPro on your quick app on your phone. Yeah.
Go to the app.
Yeah. You can do it on your screen on your actual GoPro too.
Okay. So if I go in my app.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if your GoPro is turned on and noticing it, once you hit those 3 dots up at the top that's my Hero 10, which I think you use.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just hit those 3 dots.
I'm going to turn my GoPro on.
Yeah, then it should appear. And you can even simulate it. You can do a fake one and just put it unlisted or private and go through the motions and learn how to do it. And go find when it's asked to hook up to a network, you make sure your hotspot is on your phone. And
you got to make sure the hotspot's on your phone.
Yes. That's because it's using it becomes a portable Wi-Fi for you, a mobile Wi-Fi.
Gotcha. So let me try this here. I'm just curious.
Yep. See, those are some cool things we could do on these lives too, and that help anybody in the community who wants to possibly learn some. I don't know everything about it, but I can fumble through it and get you going, and at least get you going, and you can experiment and do your own thing.
Yeah, I tried that once on my phone and Hero 10, and I don't know, maybe because I was out in the country and did not get good.
I've had a lot of failures too trying to use my phone, and Sterling said to make sure you restart everything if you're going to use it.
There it is, live stream.
Yeah. Hey, Dean wasn't BSing for a change.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's magical.
It'll burn up your data minutes, but with mine, if I burn all my data minutes, I have to wait till next month.
Yeah. Well, here's another thing. I got unlimited, but you only get a certain amount of the 5G, I think. And once you run a short amount of that off, then you may have had trouble hooking up because it give you a slower signal or whatever. So it was weak and tougher to use out there. And plus they say to use 720. Don't quote my words. Don't use 1080. Use 720. Doesn't use as much bandwidth, and you'll have more success, I think, at staying connected.
How come I can't turn my hotspot on?
On your phone?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's weird.
You got iPhone? Is it in your plan?
I got Android.
Yeah, I got Android. I got a hotspot. You just go to your connections.
Huh.
2-4, did you see that big drug lab in BC? Yeah, Robin sent that to me. That was pretty crazy. A huge meth lab got busted in Canada. But yeah.
That'd be turn on my hotspot.
Yes, go down on your Android. It'll say mobile hotspot and tethering.
Okay. Yeah, it won't let me turn it on for some reason.
Wow. I wonder what that is.
So I don't know if every plan comes with a hotspot, or if you just don't have it in your plan, possibly. But you think it would still come on and it just wouldn't broadcast nothing. Everything, yeah, okay.
There's a spot. It says hotspot, but it's kind of like it's not highlighted or anything. And when I touch it, it doesn't do anything.
Maybe have some other setting on that's avoiding it to say not to do that or whatever in some other setting. I don't know. I haven't used Android in a while, but it'd be something to look into. Or Google.
Oh, I have it turned off. That's why.
Your Wi-Fi is off.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah. Your Wi-Fi got to be on.
Woo!
Let's go to internet.
That mystery solved.
Yeah.
What's your plan tomorrow, Matt?
It only took 4 brains to do it.
Yeah.
Tree huggers need drugs.
Nope, it won't let me turn that on.
Huh.
It won't let me turn it on.
Might not. You might not have no data minute.
It says data savers on.
There.
Okay, got it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
You're getting it.
There we go. Now we go back.
Yeah, and you had Fort Knox on that phone.
There it is.
Security.
Hey, Buck.
Well, it says Bluetooth tethering. That's only the option it gives me.
Yeah.
It says Bluetooth share phone's internet connection via Bluetooth.
Yeah, that might work fine. See if it pops up in your menu when you go to, and sometimes it's kind of hard to explain. It's hard once in a while to get that to pop up in your menu. If you're in your house, it'll want you to hook up to your actual router and Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's why you see me go down the road a little ways, and then I start my live stream. I get away from my own other sources that want to take over.
Buck, that was a heart-touching video you had a while ago, my friend.
I still got to watch it.
I almost brought tears to my eyes.
Let me try this again. Now I'm stuck in this. I got to get it. I got to make it happen.
Buck Brown is sometimes that's a tough one to search as well. You got to use the SOGANO rider. See if I can find this video.
Buck, if you're not doing nothing, my friend, come on in for a little while and hang out with
us. Yeah. Throw another link out that's handy.
I did.
Oh, you got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it on share screen a little bit. I don't know about doing the sound. Say you're not supposed to. Mac does it, but I just don't want nobody getting in trouble. Hey, it's okay, 'cause I don't know.
Yeah, Buck, we know.
Yeah, and you don't even have to try to be. We all are different. Anyway. Yeah, that's showing some of the devastation there. Yeah, we just kind of leave it silent, I guess, unless you don't mind. But
wow,
yeah, because we're gonna go watch your video, Buck. Man, I don't want to be taking any of your views away or people coming to see. I don't think you're too worried about that. But if you are, you just holler at us and say, "Take that down." What are you guys doing? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll save the rest of it. People ain't seen it.
That's right.
Yeah. Buck said I'm driving. It's another dark night.
Yeah, the house is still open. That's got to be hard to seal. There's a lot of work to do just to try to seal the house off temporarily, like keep rain and bugs and animals out. And yet he went down and did the stuff in Florida before he did his own home, apparently.
Yeah. Well, he said he got to spend 3 nights in there before that happened. So.
Yeah.
I hate it for him, man. Good people always get.
Yeah.
You figured out, John?
I'm working on it.
Keep up and get my word.
Brown chicken.
Mm-hmm. East coast of Canada. We drink and smoke pot and demo the new. Yeah. Well, I'm going to get off here, ZZ says. All right. Well, man, thanks for stopping in to Raise Live.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate you coming by. That's for sure.
Yep.
Come on back.
We might get to see Jody later. She had mentioned it in a comment to me earlier.
Oh, that'd be nice.
It sure
Purple
would.
on 3.
Mm-hmm. She's been a real kind and supportive person. She's good people.
Yeah, Sick, you're right, my friend.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that one.
All right. John, I know you're deep in focus over there. You're on a mission. No, you're not. Just admiring your persistence to try to get this thing done, man. Because
it won't let me continue on the page where it says live streaming. It says streaming from my live from my GoPro. It says your description, resolution. Mm-hmm. Then you go down and hit the continue button, but it's not lit up, so it won't let me hit it.
Did you put the title in? There might be something missing, like when you don't fill a form out completely, it won't let you carry on.
Gotcha.
Just a guess.
Well, that ain't it.
And you did get a connection. Did your Android come up?
Yeah.
For good. It
says it's connected to it, but it's not giving me the go ahead to continue on it for some reason.
Keep on.
What's going on tonight, fellas?
Good.
Waiting on you to come in the house, man.
You waiting on me? You backing up a second, guys.
Missing your beautiful face. That's all.
I don't understand that.
I know.
I'm in private mode. I'm in private mode right now.
Just fine.
I'm not real attractive in my underwear, boys.
That's all right. You and
Well,
relax.
the only thing I got on is my T-shirt, but that's all they can see.
Yeah, right. Like the president standing up behind the podium giving a speech, and the only thing he's got on is the top of his suit.
Yeah.
That was Leslie Nielsen. In one of those movies he was in, he was up giving a speech, and the only thing he had on was his shirt and his tie and his jacket.
Those were fantastic movies.
I seen one movie they doing that. There was a girl in the podium. You know, that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Yeah, that was one of them Bill Clinton spoofs.
Yeah. Maybe that's why never mind. I'm about to say something I shouldn't have said, but
right.
I don't know who government official might be watching.
Yeah, you got your filter on.
Oh, I guarantee you somebody's out there listening.
Yeah.
So did everybody get some candy last night?
Oh yeah.
Down there. Well, we went over to my daughter's house. Katie went with them, and I sat there and fell asleep.
We had a big storm come last night, so no kids showed up because it poured down raining. So we had all that candy to ourselves.
We didn't get no rain till about midday today. About, I don't know, probably around about 12:30 today. It kind of started raining pretty good here, which we needed the rain. So everything is so dry right now.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to rain here all day, and it never did.
It's supposed to be moving out tonight, and then I think we're not supposed to get no more rain until next Thursday, but I don't believe the weatherman, so.
No.
Oh, no, I hope not, because I'm going to meet Doyle in the morning.
Yeah, I heard you say that.
Yeah.
Doyle.
About the only thing that really helps is to have you a live radar. That kind of can help you because the apps don't always, what they put on the forecast can really fluctuate, but if you're looking for rain, get you a decent radar app and kind of it'll help you out.
82.4. Yeah, I can only see the comments, guys, when Ray runs them across. I don't get comments.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
you get one or the other. You don't get it all.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I must be doing something wrong.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of glad Halloween's over. It's my favorite time of the year, but I did so much research doing the cryptid thing, and I wore myself out.
Yeah.
Mentally.
You're like going back. That's why I said what you're doing for content or whatever is no joke. It's not like going out there like me. I'm lazy. I just do whatever. Something flares up. Oh, I start talking about it, and make something out of it maybe. But you're like doing homework and research, and then you have to memorize maybe some of your spew, or I don't know how you do it.
Yeah,
but you do it. You're doing it pretty good, man. Because it doesn't look like you're struggling. You know what I mean?
Well, that's kind of why I reshot my opening and kind of came up with a new opening because it was getting to where I couldn't even remember how to open my episodes.
Yeah.
The whole welcome to This Is Rolling with T-Bone. I'm T-Bone. Welcome in. I was going through the whole spiel, and then I started forgetting shit, and I was like, well, that ain't good.
Yeah.
But I started researching all of that in April.
Hey,
so
John.
I was like 6 months into it.
Yeah.
John. Stick said link Bluetooth when it pops up.
Now it's wanting me to select a Wi-Fi network when I thought I was going without that.
Yeah, that's why I told you might have to get away from your Wi-Fi.
Shoot live on my motorcycle or not.
I'm probably have to get away from my Wi-Fi.
Sometimes that's what I found to be a problem. My iPhone won't come up. It's supposed to, and it should because it's still a source, but it doesn't do it. But when I get away from my Wi-Fi a block or two down the road and then hook that stuff up, I have a lot easier time. But for now, if you want to just hook up to your Wi-Fi just to see how the rest of it goes and make sure you put it unlisted, you can kind of do that and then see. They'll say, would you like to see this on YouTube? And that way you can see the comments. And once you get out of there, you have to hit like another back button so that you can come back to your original broadcast from your YouTube so you can shut the daggone thing off so it ain't still running on you while you think you're not on YouTube.
I'll try it tomorrow when I'm not on Ray's Live.
Yeah, well, hey, it's awareness, man. We learned how to do that stuff.
I'll tell you who's got that stuff down pat. It's Tara. Chasing Ghost. She's got that stuff down to a science.
She's who I always refer to on good mobile lives, because I think it attests to like being on that flat land that she's on in Texas and not a lot of trees. Yeah. You know, she keeps a good connection most of the time.
Yeah, man, she's been dropping some good music videos too.
She's throwing it out. I watched her last night. She got more guts than I do to get on there and fiddle around with the guitar. If I hit a sour note or I do something a little funky, I get all self-conscious, like, oh man, you know, you suck, and and I do, but I want to only show the good stuff that I do. You know, it's the ego.
And that's why I don't record riding live.
Yeah. You might reveal the true self.
Well, yeah, that's
the road rage.
That guy last night. I don't know how many of y'all caught last night's video, but I went off on that dude on the lawnmower because he looked dead in my eyes and he knew he screwed up, and I kind of went off.
Yeah.
And I normally try not to cuss in my videos, but that one slipped through and I couldn't stop it.
Yeah,
sometimes that happens.
I heard you.
Yeah, I could just see you, T-Bone, coming at somebody what they would be thinking too, you know, and then you just at the very end wrap around, give them this big old bear hug, and tell them,
yeah,
I love you.
Yeah, I mean, and I had, when I rode and I finished, I came back through there and he had went out there on the road with his tractor and blew every bit of it back off on the road.
Goodness.
So
he didn't want you.
Well, he could see my eyes. He saw my eyes. He looked me dead in the eyes, and he was like, "Oh crap!"
You got a new cryptid that'll be in the legend now. The biker cryptid.
Yeah,
I saw his eyes.
The grass ass legend.
Yes, see something like that.
Hey, Frog.
Hey,
love it.
I've come up on him.
If you'll notice, when you was watching me ride, I came out of that curve and then boom, there it was. I hadn't even completely got lined back up with the road when I came out of that curve, and I was in grass and leaves, and it was like, oh crap.
At least it wasn't wet.
Yeah. Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
Had I went down, that video would have went totally in another direction had I went down.
Yeah. It went viral.
Yeah, it went viral real quick because I was on Jazz, and if I'd laid my Road King down on account of that, me or him one would have went to see Jesus probably.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, you got to ride those roads like that's there though. You know, it's like I remember talking about that in one of my videos, because it's real easy to get laid back in the country, and that's when we make our mistakes. You know.
Yeah.
Because people in the country are laid back already, and they're already got that gear in their head, you know. And then here comes Mr. City Boy, really enjoying the country. Hey, let's get on it.
Hey, Frogzilla. Hope everything's good with you, Frog.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they would have been some wrestling moves for sure.
I rode up on the same situation a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't have my camera on.
See?
But I promise you one thing: I won't leave the yard unless my camera is running.
Yeah.
You know, and mostly where I ride at, a lot of the houses are far enough back off of the road to where a lot of times these people who mow will actually let the county take care of the road, which they don't do a better job. They get shit all over the road too.
Oh yeah,
but
I ran into that
the road
yesterday.
Yeah, the road that I was riding on is actually the main road for the hospital. So I was within a walking distance of the hospital, and so was he. But I forget. I keep forgetting that there's a lot of new houses in that area because I'm used to riding that area 20 years ago when there was just a couple of houses off of the road.
Yeah.
And that house there that I went by where he was blowing that out, that's a fairly new house. It's only been there just a couple of years. So
yeah. So just say it, T-Bone. Just say it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. Our county road department around here, which I work for the county. I started with the road department, then I transferred to the recreation department. But they get into the kudzu here, and they start cutting that crap with them bush hogs. It is everywhere. That stuff makes a mess. Kudzu does.
Yeah, same stuff around here. I don't care what they run over; it ends up in the road, and they don't care.
No.
They don't even try to go back and clean it.
No,
because they think the cars are just going to blow it off the road as they come through.
Yeah,
they're not thinking about motorcycles.
Yeah. No, who does?
No, I didn't. Yeah, I mean they don't care about us until they're in the courtroom with us.
Only we care mostly about each other, for real.
Yeah.
And that's how we have to be geared when we're riding.
Yeah.
Hit some tractor diesel and autumn leaves on the road on a curve. Riding my bike, I went this way, that way, and was still on it. I thought, I don't know what I did, but I must have done it right. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. I did the same thing, Ty, when the hawk hit me in the face on Fort Mountain.
Hawks? Birds?
Oh, have you not heard my hawk story, Moto?
Nope.
Yeah, I put a video out on it about 2 years ago, but I got hit in the face with a red-tailed hawk.
Yeah.
Riding Fort Mountain.
Goodness.
It was in my lane, and as I got closer to it, I kept thinking, okay, this hawk's going to take off and start flying. So I was leading, had two of my buddies behind me. I couldn't have been more than, 50 feet, and it took off flying away from me. Then all of a sudden it turned and came straight back. And I was wearing a skid lid. It hit me in the face, broke my nose, but I never bobbed and weaved too hard on the bike. But
that's about like them pack of buzzards I went through.
What's going on with the buzzards?
I don't know, but
we got buzzards. It's like the buzzards around here don't even care to get out of the road anymore when they're eating, and cars have been hitting them. We've got dead buzzards on the side of the road.
It's the economy. Here. It's the economy, man. Right, Mac? It's the economy.
Yeah.
Times are tough.
Yeah. Actually, there's a dead buzzard laying on the side of the road across from my house. It was trying to eat it looked like a possum got hit. And the buzzard got hit, and now he's laying on the side of the road dead. And I've seen that 2 different places.
Yeah, but do you know a buzzard won't eat a buzzard?
No, did not know that.
I know a chicken will eat chicken.
Remember that? You know who that is? That's
Fabio.
Fabio.
Yeah.
That's the male model, and I fished right there at the bottom because I was able to get on the Busch Gardens, but he was riding a roller coaster, and they was near a pond, and the ducks or the geese decided to jump up off the up off the pond, and that roller coaster was probably doing 50, 60 mile an hour, and bam, hit him right square in the puss. And
wow.
Yeah, and so what they did is they put a net down there and covered most of that pond and water up so that they couldn't, at least take off anywhere too close. But yeah, and at Busch Gardens, that's probably a lawsuit, and buy a model in his face is probably was worth some money at some point.
Oh yeah, well you messed up, Yeah, you messed up Fabio's face. How do you explain that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You bought the ticket. You got on the roller coaster.
Yeah.
Well, that ticket has a disclaimer. The ticket has a disclaimer on it.
Probably.
Saying, you're on. But that doesn't always work, though.
Yeah.
Well, that's like going to the golf course and getting your leg bit off by an alligator.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I didn't know. Can't play dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm telling you, I don't play golf, but if I did and I hit my ball and I looked up and there was a 10-foot alligator standing there, I believe I would quit for today.
Yeah, he could have the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go play with the ball. There you go.
I keep thinking about that guy in Happy Gilmore. Of course, Carl Weathers played the character that lost his hand on the golf course to the alligator.
Yeah.
It's all in the hips. Oh, God.
Wow.
You would have to wonder what you did in life to be getting that kind of karma.
Breaking Bad messed up his heart. Wow. Darn Frogzilla.
Oh, hummingbird, you wouldn't think that would be too. That'd be like a bug.
Yeah.
Yeah, but barely missed his heart.
Yeah. Maybe the sharp beak or something pierced it.
Wow.
You know?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
If that's the case, then yeah.
Well, that's like Steve Irwin wrestling crocodiles all the time and end up getting killed by a stingray.
Yeah. Took it right to the heart.
Yep. And they said it was just one direct blow straight to the heart, killed him almost instantly.
Wow.
Didn't even get time to have your life flash behind, in front of you.
Yeah.
It's like
I don't think Sick was interested in playing with the crocodiles or the gators down there at Forgotten Angels. He wasn't going to stick his feet in the water, that's for sure.
Man, I thought he went swimming.
No way.
Sick said, I ain't got nothing to do with them damn alligators.
Oh, he was not getting in the water, that's for sure.
No.
Somebody suggested he go over there and sit down and soak his feet in the water for a little while. He said, "Are you crazy?"
Mm-hmm.
The first time Sick went down there, he come back and was telling. He said, they were so nice to me down there. They took me water skiing, and the other guy said, "No, hell, they was trolling for gators."
Oh gosh. Well, he couldn't get his bone packed hard enough to get in the water, that's for sure. Well, then somebody had said to him during one of his live streams that there wasn't really an alligator in that pond. Actually, there is, because Josh has recorded it before.
Yep, I've seen it.
Y'all didn't see that short with that girl that's in Louisiana? Did y'all know when the gator's in the water, they come down here? She put her hand in the water. Said, when the water's wet, there's alligators in this water.
Yeah, well, I got that message earlier. I'm assuming Verizon has finally got their stuff together. We've been without phone service has been off and on for the last 2 days.
I got an issue with it. Of course, I'm not.
Yeah, something's going on with Verizon. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Somebody said they were putting up a new tower, but I don't see how you lose all your phone service because they're putting up a new tower. I think somebody's full of crap.
They wanted me to take the canoe to tie a rope to the dock.
And you didn't do it, Sick.
Tie a rope to the dock.
Yeah, the dock floated away, got blown away to the other side of the lake.
They wanted him to bring it back.
Well, it sounds to me like they were trying to use Sick as live bait.
Be like me, alligator come up, that just raced. Let's go back, eat some turtles.
Yeah.
Sick said, nope.
I'm not playing with alligators. Yeah.
I like playing with them. We go down, well, we ain't been in a couple of years, but we used to go down to St. John's River. You go down 75, get off at Ocala, go like you're going to Daytona, and St. John, Astor in the middle. 40, I think it's 40. We had a household there we rented every year, and we take the boat and run up and down St. John's River. There's more alligators out there you can shake a stick at.
Is that that place where Gatorland is?
Yeah, Ocala.
Yeah, ain't that where Gatorland is, where they have that amusement park?
Yeah. Silver Spring. That's down there where Don Garlett Racing Museum is too.
That's where they got the glass bottom boats over at Silver Springs too.
Yeah. But I took a friend of mine with me one year. Me and him and Katie was on the boat, and I kept beating this alligator on the head with a spinnerbait. I told Wayne, I said, now if this alligator gets this spinnerbait, I'm going to wrap the line around his mouth real quick, and you grab his tail, and we'll have some fresh alligator tonight. Man, I thought he was going to start crying.
That's crazy, Ray. Whew.
Wow. All I can think about while you was talking about that was that guy on them swamp people or whatever, where they do the gator hunting.
Yeah.
That guy named Troy Landry hollering, shoot it,
Liz, shoot him. Shoot him. Ain't gonna get that old alligator up in here now.
Oh God. I bet that would have been a fun dude to hang out with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I met him at Bass Pro Shop over in
I know exactly where that's at.
1 year. He's a pretty good sized old boy.
Yeah. Staten Shelby the Swamp Man.
Yeah.
He was on that the logging show, I think Shelby was.
Looney.
Hey Looney.
Getting to see Looney around a lot, and some comments. Thanks for the support. Great seeing you around, Looney. Appreciate it, man. Knocked him unconscious. We're still talking about the hummingbird. I brought that up. He said it actually pierced through his leathers and his skin and maybe a part of the breastbone. And I don't know. We all need to get a hold of some hummingbird beaks for weapons, because good Lord.
Wow.
Well, if he's going 80 miles an hour, that's going pretty fast.
That's pretty fast, yeah.
That beak just hit him right like that.
Yeah, you think of a baseball throwing, and when it hits a glove.
Yeah.
Picture
well, they got
and then also you got to think about how fast that hummingbird was flying.
It's a needle. Yeah.
Just boing.
It'd be like a woodpecker. Woodpeckers beat hard enough to peck a hole in a tree. You can imagine what it would do if you hit one of them.
Yeah.
What kind of gear would you buy to protect yourself? You walk into the Harley dealer and say, "Hey, I need some gear to protect me from hummingbirds."
Hummingbirds, yeah.
They look at you crazy.
Yeah,
because that went through leather. If it pierced through leather and still got him in the chest, what can you use to block it?
Yeah,
I mean,
GPO, whatever they call them, breastplates that they do.
Get you a suit of armor.
Crazy.
Wow.
Or awesome content. I'd never be able to see that. I'm thankful this health. Annoying. You never have to excuse yourself, Looney. We're all in the same boat, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Pretty much got the same paddle and everything. We're all good.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, Frog, what the chances of that could be, or what the chances of that would be ever happening again.
Exactly.
Yeah, probably not. Probably never.
Yeah.
Well, they say lightning don't strike in the same place twice, but it does.
Yeah,
I've seen it do it. Bird cage over your head.
Yeah.
Ruby catch it and make a pet out of it.
Yep.
Did you guys watch Ruby's movie this morning when he started out with the pumpkin head?
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah.
He's going to post a second half later on.
Yeah. You had to go back and rewatch it.
Yeah. Hey, North by Southeast.
How you
Darren,
doing,
how you doing, my friend?
Darren in here. I didn't see Darren. There he is. Yeah. North.
Wonder where Outlaw's at tonight, Desert Outlaw.
Yeah.
Well, he was over on Buck's live or premiere earlier.
Yeah, he went back and commented on my cryptid video last night sometime today. But like I said, I was having shoddy service with Verizon all day long. We didn't have no real service all day. So I missed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I commented on your cryptid story today about the bloodsuckers.
Okay. Yeah.
I was married to one of them.
Which one, the chupacabra or the Bigfoot?
Probably a little bit of both.
Oh, that's a mix.
Leathery skin, no hair.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And nobody's sure about its whereabouts,
It's only a mist at this point.
At this point.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Sick, where you at? Won't you jump on for a little bit?
Is your girlfriend in town this weekend, Sick?
His ex-wife? Yeah, could be.
Yeah, is your girl in town this weekend, Sick? That may be why you ain't coming on.
It's okay.
Oh. I don't think he thinks that's funny.
Sick, if we didn't like you, brother, we wouldn't aggravate you.
That's right, my friend.
But I can say what my dad said about women years ago. He said, you see that woman standing over our son? I said, I sure do. He said, she's beautiful. I said, yep. He said, somewhere right now, there's a man who's tired of her shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Doesn't matter how beautiful they are. If they're annoying, they ain't gonna last long.
Right. Well, God bless me with a pretty good woman.
Well, it took me 3 times to find me a good woman. Sometimes I don't know how good she is, but she's good for something, I'm sure.
She must be in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Frog,
yeah.
So I'm reading Frogzilla's comment.
Go get me a water.
Go get me water.
Sick laying down again.
Himalayan.
I was reading that comment there. So Frog, you said they told on themselves for breaking the law. So does that mean they're going to dismiss your case or throw it out?
Yeah, because that's hard to believe. I mean,
it says I missed the premiere. Yeah, we were reading the police reports where they basically told on themselves. I'm wondering if they did something wrong. Maybe they will throw out the charges, and that would be cool.
Well, he claims, right, that it was an illegal search or seizure or something. So, and if that they found that to be true, then what can you say?
Then that's case dismissed right there.
Mm-hmm.
99.9% of it, yeah. So I hope they get it all thrown out for you, Brock.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure you'll have to pay some kind of small fine. They're not gonna bow down that graciously. You'll have to pay some kind of fine, I'm sure.
Especially in Indiana, it's tough there.
Yeah, none of them are going to apologize when they're in the wrong.
No.
Oh, who's behind you in the bed, Sick?
Nobody.
Making her sleep in the floor. You're not feeling good, Sick?
I'm just tired, I looked at my foot today. It doesn't look good. I'm gonna end up in the hospital by the 6th. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do with Leia. I'm gonna have to bring. I got a card that says that Leia is a service dog, so I could bring Leia in the hospital.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a pain in the ass.
So have you been back to the doctor since the first time?
No. But I showered today and I double bagged it and I fucking clear taped it, packing taped it around the 2 shopping bags I put around my foot.
Yeah.
The thing got wet, bro. It was like a bag of water. I picked up my foot. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I was like, "This is."
I mean, what you got, an open wound or something?
Yeah, it's a. They took a culture of it too.
Okay.
They peeled the. He peeled whatever was left of the blister off. That was still on there or whatever, and
Okay. Well, you need to be careful with that.
it's red.
Shit.
It's like it needs the swelling's down, which is good.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm on my 5th pill of the antibiotics. So I had one the night it was delivered. I had 2 the next day, and I had 2. No, I had 4.
Yeah, because
I only had 4 because today I had 2.
Yeah, because that's one thing me and you got to watch is our feet. It wouldn't take much to lose one.
Dude,
no, especially I'm diabetic. You get a sore like that, it don't seem to ever want to heal.
2 years ago, I spent Thanksgiving in the hospital for 5 days by myself. Right after I got released from jail, from walking in shoes that didn't work, and I was screwed. My foot blew up like a balloon, and they admitted me immediately.
Mind over matter.
So this happened because you was working and just being on your feet all day and working at Forgotten Angels, didn't it?
Tyke, I can't feel my feet.
Yeah, he didn't. He walking around with his boots untied.
Mind over matter. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I took off. I took out of here one day, just gonna ride to the store. 4 hours later, I was on the Smoky Mountains up there, and I wore my tennis shoes instead of my boots. I went to throw my leg back over the bike and get on. I burnt the side of my leg on the exhaust pipe. That's been a year and a half ago, and it's still there.
Yeah.
It'll heal, but then it'll get to itching like a freight train again, and I get to scratching it.
Yeah.
It go to bleeding again.
It's got scar tissue.
It's
having trouble.
Yeah, just our feet don't. My feet don't. Please, I'm trying to be careful with my feet because they don't heal.
Nope. And my numbers are perfect. Which is why I don't understand why my foot didn't like. I mean, I can understand. I mean, it was a blister, but it was probably walked on for 3 days without attention.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Hey, Frog, if you don't mind me asking, what was the reason that they busted into your house in the first place? I mean, I'm not trying to be nosy or anything or put your business out. I was just kind of curious as to why they ended up busting into your house and doing all that.
Yeah, diabetes is not a good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't felt my feet in friggin' 10 years.
Yeah, that's amazing. All this time, huh? You
stubbed
your toe or
your helicopter in some plant out back. Okay. Wow.
So you stub your toe or catch your pinky on something, your pinky toe, you don't even cuss.
No, I've accidentally banged my big toe and I lost a big toenail.
That's terrible, man.
It took 2 months for the toenail to come off.
Yeah.
But one day I was walking around and I took my sock off and I was like, what the hell is this inside my sock? It was my big toenail.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I know bottom of my feet is so sensitive. I can't step on nothing without wanting to holler.
Same here.
Yeah, I wear shoes all the time. I keep my shoes on right up until I go to bed. I'm a tenderfoot.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I can't feel them to the point where I accidentally kick the kickboards in the house, in the kitchen and shit, and I don't realize it. I look down, my socks are bloody.
Can you go get me a water, honey?
You know, and I'm like, I guess I didn't feel that.
That's scary.
Yeah, it's annoying. Like
You
today,
could end up breaking 2 or 3 toes.
Yeah, I've broken toes without even knowing it, and I look down. I'm like, oh, that toe's purple. And
yeah, that's no good.
Like today, I had to wear my boot, because I got a boot for the doctor gave me a boot that the insurance company didn't cover for. That was $45. And I have to wear a boot, so I'm riding around the night train shifting with my boot today for the first time. I was like, wow, that's not too bad. I was like, I can get used to that.
Good night, Toga.
Good night, Toga.
Later, Toga.
I mean, it's bad. I mean, you know what I used tonight to because the cushion things got wet. Everything got wet. So I mean, I have dry shit, but I had to wait for the ace bandage to dry, and then I left it open for like an hour and a half. And then I said to myself, I'm like, dude, these things are disgusting. I'm like, these things are wet. They're not going to be able to go back on. You're just going to hold moisture near the wound. So I ended up taking 2 tampons, and I put one in front of the cut, one in front of the hole, and one behind the hole. And I wrapped it so that it would keep, and I put the gauze on top of it, and then I wrapped it to keep the gauze off the wound, kind of.
Wow.
And wrapped it, and then I completely wrapped it, and then I wrapped the ace bandage around that, and then I taped it all together to hold it all together in one spot.
Wow.
And I didn't put the sock on. I don't have a sock on it yet. Like if you want to look at it, I mean there it is. It's here. Man. It's on the side. It's on.
Yeah.
Is that your fitty cat?
If I pet you, will you shut up? Come on, Gizmo.
I thought it was what's your cat's name again, Ray? Hazel. I keep thinking Helen. I said, man, you probably couldn't hear her because you had your thing on. And
yeah, this is my cat Gizmo.
Oh,
see this? There's I put a tampon here to keep it raised away from the cut, and then I put another tampon here because the cut's in between.
Wow.
Come on.
Yeah, I know my heels will crack open, and Katie, she'll take some Neosporin, put in there, and about a day and a half, I'm fine again.
Mr. Gregory, they got this stuff on. It's whatever it's called. It's called special stuff. It's Johnson & Johnson Diabetic Feet.
Okay.
Moisturizer.
Okay.
Use it.
Yeah, because I know my legs to get.
Buy the biggest bottle they offer.
Yeah, I know my legs to get the itching real bad, and she'll take some Johnson baby lotion, rub on them.
This stuff is called Diabetic Care. Special stuff.
Hey, yeah. Hey, Dying Breed.
Hey, Dying Breed.
How are you doing tonight, my friend? Yep, you got that
Moto
right.
leaned back there and went to sleep.
I'm laid back.
It looked like Dean laid back there and went to sleep.
Laid back.
I almost passed out earlier. I was up kind of early, up late, up early. And now I'm like, yeah.
I've reached the age where if I stay up past 9:30, I'm no good for 2 days.
Yeah. I used to look. Go ahead.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to try. I got. Yeah, I got to try getting to bed at least by 11. Going to Alabama tomorrow. Can I call your phone? Why? You gonna talk to me right now? Stand here.
I think tomorrow night the time changes. I think we fall back an hour tomorrow night, so you'll lose 2 hours Sunday.
Man,
if you're in Alabama.
Already.
Yep. I don't like this new time that we're about to go into where we lose an hour during the day.
Yeah.
I wish they'd leave it on this time and just leave it alone.
Yeah.
They tried to pass that where they did away with that daylight savings time.
I thought they did too.
It didn't work.
Yeah,
I think they left it states because Arizona.
I think Alabama passed it this last time, didn't it?
Arizona doesn't comply with it.
They did pass a law here in Alabama, but it's not going to be implemented until Kay signs it into law, and she hasn't signed it yet.
Yeah, that'll be delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed until it's overturned and doesn't go in.
Oh. Well, I understand why they did it in the first place for the farmers back in the day, but I got news for them. It don't matter if the clock says 8:30 or 9:30. Somebody lied because they take 20 here, and we're still on the forward time, and it's already dark. So somebody forgot to tell Mother Nature not to turn the lights off until they set the clock back an hour.
Yeah. I got news for you. They can harvest at night. They have lights today. Technology, it's amazing.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
It's got to be a money thing. Somebody's making money on
it.
I'm sure.
Of course.
It all goes back to money. That's what it all goes back to.
Yeah. Somebody's getting money off of it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Money. We
couldn't wake up for work. We lost money. Hour early.
The root of all evil.
Dark at 4:30.
Yeah, getting dark at 4:30. God almighty. Well, when we change this weekend, we'll be dark by about 6:15, 6:20. The sun will go down here about that time.
Yeah. Anybody heard from Salty Badger today?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Kind of dawned on me. Poor guy, he's still sitting there in the hospital for probably another week yet.
Yeah, he was in my premiere chat last night. He came in and hung out and watched the video and talked a little bit. Seemed to be in pretty good spirits about everything.
Yeah.
Good. He must be doing good in PT and everything. That's great.
Yeah. Well, it's key to have people show up for you, bring you food, little trinkets or whatever, and keep your spirits up. Break up the monotony. Otherwise, it's like being in prison.
Yeah. You were able to get up and get your coffee and food, ain't you, Sick?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know if I'm supposed to be wearing this boot around the house or what, because I mean that's not happening.
I think when you're laying down like you are right now, it's best to keep that boot off because it might cause more harm than good if you try to keep it on all the time.
Yeah, I don't want that thing rubbing or moving on it. I want it free. It felt so good because I literally had to let it dry out after my shower. I was like, I'm gonna have to shower with 1 foot in the fucking shower. I'm sorry to curse. 1 foot in the shower, 1 foot out of the shower, and with a bag on it, and taped up, and a sock. I'm like, this is a circus. This is a circus, dude. Over a blister.
Mm-hmm. You can't feel your foot, so just remember when you are up that you definitely put it on when you're just plain walking around.
Yeah.
You don't do no more
damage. The doctor
damage.
was not impressed.
No.
He was I'm not impressed with you.
He's like, "How old is this?" I was like, a week, maybe.
Hey, there's the hooligan. What's
Hey,
up, hooligan?
Hooligan is right. Time change this weekend.
Yep.
Hey, if Ray, if I need to back out so somebody else can come in, let me know. If you want to rotate around, get somebody else in, just let me know and I'll split out.
Yeah, same here, man.
Well, I ain't got nobody else coming up yet. Of course, we're sick but would I? If somebody else wanted to come in, I reckon they would pop up backstage, wouldn't they?
I don't.
It notifies the moderator, the lead moderator of the chat of the stream.
The stream, that would be you, and you'll see it. Somebody's knocking. A pink sign will come up.
Hey Ray, let me check out. I expect a call from my son, so he's going to be calling here pretty shortly. I will wish all you guys a great evening. See you tomorrow morning. Those that wants to come, Old Mac, you're welcome to do so, and y'all have a good rest of the evening.
Take care, Mac.
Hey,
thank you, man. Love you, brother.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate you coming in, Mac.
My pleasure.
You know, you was talking about your foot there. When my wife had surgery at the hospital, they allowed her to take a shower. They had some kind of something that they slipped over her feet that kept her feet from getting like really wet. And I can't remember if they told us that we could get those like from the pharmacy or if you could buy them over the counter. I don't remember, but it was the only way I know to say it was kind of like a condom for your foot. It slipped over the foot and it kept it dry. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of basically what it is.
All I know is I couldn't believe that I actually thought that my concoction would work. Well, if it was a Dollar General bag, those things come with holes in the bottom of them right out of the box. So. No, it was two Publix bags.
Hey, Sick.
Yeah.
Hey, Sick, you know what I did for my wife when she had surgery on her knee and she couldn't get it wet? I took that wrap that they wrap, like if you have a skid full of boxes and they take that plastic wrap around it.
Yes.
I used that. I wrapped that around her knee and I put some tape on the ends of it, kept her bone dry.
No shit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's shrink wrap. Yeah, shrink wrap. Yeah. That's a good idea, John.
Yeah.
You see Die and Breathe Sick?
No.
So Sick, how was meeting Shade Tree Surgeon? I've met him before, man. He's cool, dude. Like, you know, like I've texted him before, you know. He's just like he'll answer a text, you know. He's a cool dude. If I need something or like, you know, he's just a regular man. He's just a regular dude.
Yeah, I got to talk to him for about 30 minutes in March. He's a nice guy.
He really is, man. He's just a regular dude.
That's all. He's just like us.
Just like us.
You know, I made that video about Josh about a year ago. It went viral. And that's kind of where I started growing at. And, you know, I haven't never met him in real life, but, you know, he talks or met him in life. I haven't actually met him in life. We've talked, of course, back and forth in chats and stuff, but he kind of tries to put out this, you know, bad people doing good things image. And I think at the end of the day, Josh is just a good guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I think he's just a good guy at the end of the day. I think it's, you know, he's just one of those guys that, you know, if he sees that there's a need for something, whether it's a friend or whether it's Forgotten Angels or, you know, he's talked before in videos about getting up at 3:00 in the morning and jumping in the truck and getting somebody off the side of the road. And, you know, he was doing all that before he met Dave and Cindy.
Yeah.
But,
we had a good conversation that night. He was cooking the Low Country boil.
It's just kind of a general persona, though, you know, that just because you're around motorcycles and you party a little bit or you do this or that you're a bad person. That's what we all kind of grow up, I think, somewhat learning or thinking. But this just proves all that wrong, and that's not always true at all. I mean,
Ray knows, just like I know, growing up in the South, when we were growing up around here back in the 80s and the 90s, it didn't matter who you was or where you're from. If you was on top of a motorcycle, you was a Hell's Angel.
Yeah.
No matter what you did, you could ride your motorcycle to church on Sunday morning and then leave after church, and you were a Hell's Angel.
The media pushes so much garbage, growing up, and you learn that stuff. The way they portray a motorcycle group on TV in the early 70s compared to what maybe you do now. Wild Hogs kind of made a spoof on it. Whatever. We're just people, trying to have a good time, and maybe we carry a pretend image once in a while, but it's just fun. And
everybody's a badass until it's time to do badass shit.
Until you need a favor, who's going to show up for you?
Yeah. Well, everybody says I'm an a-hole. You can ask my wife; she calls me that all the time.
And here's the thing too: is that when because when I was younger, I was courted by outlaw motorcycle clubs that tried to get me to join. And I had no embarrassment at all at telling those guys, hey, I'm not y'all's type of people. I'm not that type of person. I'm not a 1%er. I'm not a 1%er. And I say that very proudly. I'm not scared at all to say I'm not a 1%er,
No.
Because those guys, they don't play.
No, they don't.
They don't play.
Not even a little bit.
No. And I've been sitting at parties where there was outlaws and warlocks, and those guys always treated me like I was a human being. They never treated me bad. They never made fun of me because I wasn't in a motorcycle club. I was just one of the guys hanging out with them, and they always treated me good.
Common courtesy and respectful is really all the manners you got to carry along, wherever you go, really.
I have quite a few friends in opposite spectrums of that. Sure.
My sister, she rode with the Hells Angels.
Mostly in one club, but I do know several friends that I've gone to high school with and known through the years that are, what you would call rivals of that club.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
Well, my dad was in the club, and I would go. They would have in the 80s when I was a kid, and I've talked about this a little bit in my videos. They would have motorcycle summits once a year where different clubs would all come together, on neutral ground. And they would sit down at a dinner table, and there would be a big spread of food, and everybody was eating and talking and laughing, and but everybody knew what the boundaries were. And like Moto just said, it was all common courtesy. They were being courteous to each other. Now, when you turned on the news, it was a totally different story. They were looting and pillaging and burning downtown and raping all the women and kids. And it was like, that's not what they're like in real life.
Nobody's make them look nice.
Everybody loves Dirty Laundry. Remember that song?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's what sells.
It's the truth.
The only thing that sells.
Well, yeah. Well, especially when it comes to the news, if it bleeds, it leads. That's been an old saying in the news industry for years.
Peace sells, but who's buying?
There you go.
Right.
Good one, Sick.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. If it's all sunshine and lollipops and rainbows, nobody's going to talk about it. But, 5 people get shot at the local red light by a gang member, then that's all over the news, and then it's all about gun control then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, look at this idiot. Look at this idiot in Orlando. That 17-year-old kid shot, killed 2 people, and then 8 people wounded.
Yeah.
Halloween night.
Yeah.
Some 17-year-old moron who probably needs to
get when they're trying to you brought that up, Sick, and that's what I was listening to the radio today while I was at work, and they're actually trying to pass legislation now to take the cell phones away from kids while they're at school for their mental health.
Mm.
I mean,
I think that would actually be a very good first step, would be to, okay, you come to school to learn. You don't need to be tapping on social media all day. You're here to learn.
Dude, they're playing video
I think that would be a good step.
24/7. They look real. They're blowing people's brains out. They're playing war games. They're flying aircrafts. They're blowing people up. They're doing sniper shots.
Yeah.
You know, they're stabbing people. They're robbing people with all these games, and it's like it's real life. And there's no consequences when they play the video games.
I know it.
And then, you get all these kids and stuff that sit behind these keyboards that are opening their mouths into other people. And then, they're real tough behind the keyboard. And then somebody walks up and says, "You want to start leaking?" And that's,
that's kind of that. That's kind of like that saying that's been going around here for the last little bit, is that, used to, and we can all sit here and talk about the old days, but we didn't have an outlet where we could just sit and say whatever we wanted to say, and there was no consequences.
Yeah,
right.
When we were coming up, if I talked smack to you in front of your face, we were fighting.
Yeah.
Now you can sit behind a keyboard and, there's no consequences for being a butthole. You can be a keyboard warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jump on Hooligan if you want to.
I forget what the quote is, but Mike Tyson said a quote, something about everybody's got a lot to say or something until somebody gets punched in the face, because nobody's getting punched in the face anymore. Nobody's getting punched in the face, man.
Yeah.
Listen, in more than one occasion, I have had to walk up to people in the middle of an environment and lay somebody out in multiple occasions.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's, you just...
Bye-bye. Go to the hospital.
Yeah. Well, and it's not blaming the video games as much as it is blaming
the parents.
The fact that and you have to blame everybody.
Games or getting them the games or throwing them in front of the TV and not letting them go outside and not letting them get a BMX bike.
Everybody
go off to the woods and run around and play in a fort.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen anymore. I mean, I used to try to jump over 14 tires on a bicycle. Long ways,
and then you wonder why you are sick.
But we wasn't scared. We weren't scared of getting hurt. We weren't scared of being out there. We didn't have protective. We didn't have
helmets on when we
riding our bikes. We didn't have
I remember cracking my elbow so hard it looked like someone put a golf ball inside of it.
Yeah,
man.
My mother was like,
"Well, and I'll tell you something else that's missing too from the dynamic." And I can say this in all seriousness: if I would have been a kid and I would have came into my house and told my dad that somebody was bullying me, he would have beat the brakes off my ass.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, he would have. If I would have came in and told my dad, "Hey, I'm getting bullied at school," I would have got 2 whoopings.
I told my son, I said, "Listen, if someone messes with you at school or whatever, or starts, like really poking at you or touching you or pushing you around, I want you to lay that kid out and ask questions later."
Hooligan.
How you doing, Hooligan?
What's up, Hooligan?
Hooligan's in the room. Let's say hi.
And my daughter looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, I'm serious. I was like, you want to gain some respect? Walk up to the biggest guy in the room and punch him dead in the face. knock them out.
That was a dream of mine, but it never happened.
Right there. That's prison rules right there.
That's exactly what that is. Wow.
That's what you do. I've done that before.
Well, it gains you some respect. I've experienced that before, so I know what that's like. Even if you get your butt whipped, it gains you some respect because you had the nerve.
Well, it just lets everybody around you know that, hey, this guy's not just going to be ran over. He'll stand up for himself. You got to stand up for yourself.
I'm not playing games, bro. You can kick the shit out of me. You better kill me. You better make sure I don't get up.
What you doing, hooligan?
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Yeah, what's going on with the hooligan tonight?
Oh, nothing, man. I was just sitting there listening to y'all.
Yeah,
I was eating my oysters.
What's it like having bullies at work?
Just pray for them.
Yeah. I know you've been through the ringer on it. That's what I mean. It's like
the loudest thing that you can ever do when somebody's like that, when somebody's yelling at you, is just to walk away and don't say nothing. Your silence is louder than saying anything.
Yeah.
That does get to people, man.
I mean, your egos.
You don't add no fuel to the fire. If the fire's already burning, ain't no sense putting no more gas in it.
That's about it.
I agree.
Unless you enjoy that kind of thing.
I lived with that for 3 years, and until I took enough of it. I wasn't never engaged in an argument. I won't do it.
Those are awesome words, and I do believe what you said. That is really good. But I was just wondering what I would be like if I was Hulk Hogan as a kid in high school, and I could just say and do whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
Well, because I wanted to be that. Because I got bullied a lot. It was tough. I was in a small school. We had 7 through 12 all in the same building, and it was hell trying to stay away from those seniors. And they were all farm boys, and they worked hard, and they were strong, and they had attitudes, and they were good in sports. And if you didn't have those things, you were low man on. You were just gonna get hit and beat up just for showing up to school,
Yeah.
Well, let me take you down. Let me take you down now, back to when I was a kid growing up. Imagine this, if you will. My mama got divorced from my sister's daddy when I was 12 years old, and I went to school wearing my grandfather's leisure suit pants because we didn't have money to buy me clothes. I had duct tape on my shoes, and my glasses were held together with baling wire because I couldn't get new ones. So I was picked on all the time. My granny bought me a jacket from the junk store for $1, and it was sewed up 6 ways from Sunday. And I got picked on all the time, and I would walk away to a point. But if you kept on poking the bear, I poked back. There was this one kid that was older than me. We was sitting in the gym one day, and they had one of them old wooden floors and old wooden bleachers. And he played football, and he just kept on picking on me. And I told him, I said, one more time, boy, do it one more time. And he popped me in the head. And when he did, I grabbed him, and I slung him off the top of the bleachers, and he hit the floor down there, and I broke his collarbone. And I got in trouble there because they lost the football game that night because their star football player couldn't play the football game.
And it was his own damn fault.
That's a shame.
I told him, I said, one more time. I gave him plenty of warning. I said, one more time, son.
One more time. That's your second warning.
I love stories like that, hooligan. Thank you.
When I went to school, I did, man. I didn't have new stuff.
Those are fantastic.
I didn't have new stuff going to school, man. We was poor as hell. My mama only got $45 a month from my sister's daddy for child support. We lived off my grandma's Social Security check. And my grandfather's leisure suit pants, I had those polyester plaid leisure suit pants. I was 12 years old. My grandma had them darted up so I could wear them to school. That's all I had. And we was broke. We was the poor white trash kids, and they did not want us going up there. I got picked on all the time, man, all the time. But I grew up dang busting wood around Granny's house doing farm work, and don't mess with me. You're gonna get hurt. No. That's how that went.
Well, that was the first real time I got kicked out of school. Was basically the same thing. right after my mama got killed, I had a boy walk up to me and call me a son of a bitch. And when I came to, I was slamming his head. I had the locker door, and his head was inside the locker, and I was slamming the locker door on his head.
I got in trouble a lot in school because I got picked on, and got picked on by the principal up there too. He didn't like me, didn't like the ground I walked on. He told me one time, because I was wearing a hat in school. It was back when that Western Auto was still an auto parts store, and I had a Western Auto hat because my grandma bought it for me. I was wearing it in school, and he took it off my head, and he told me to do push-ups and touch my chin to his shoes, and I told him what he could kiss, and I wasn't too dang slow about it either. Mm-hmm. He told me he was going to send me to the A school, which is reform school down there, and I had to go to reform school for a long time. I kept getting in trouble for there. I used to be quick to fight at one time, but I've learned to walk away since I've gotten older. But I used to have to get on reform school up there at the county. I'd have to get on at the county jail where the prisoners was getting on one bus, and we got on the rest of them, went to reform school.
For those of you that know my last name, I don't want to talk about getting picked on.
Yeah, because of that movie. I know what you mean.
Man, bullies will find anything to pick on and get fun.
Kids
Baumgartner was like bummer, bomb. I remember, you could hear it. I still recall that.
My grandma always told me when we was growing up, she said, if you let them know they can bother you, they will. If you don't never show them they can bother you,
well, all I had was my
but a kid don't want to hear that good advice though.
No.
I thank God for my grandma raised me, because the one, man, I still remember a lot of stuff she told me. She told me something else too. If people are talking about you, they're giving somebody else a rest.
Yep.
I used to always have to nip it at the bud. I always nipped it at the bud.
I asked T-Bone the other day in the comment section, and he said he don't remember ever hearing it. I was going to ask you, Mr. Gregory, because I know you growed up in the South. Have you ever heard that old phrase? I know it come up somewhere or another down here. Said, "What's time to a hog?"
Yeah.
I don't remember where I've heard that before, but I don't know why it came to me.
I've heard it.
I was doing something at work the other day, and I said, and it came to me, something that kicked me in the back of the head and said, "Hey, what's time to a hog?"
Yeah, I never remembered hearing that one before.
Yeah, I've heard that one, and I've heard about wrestling with the pig too. It's Don't wrestle with a pig because y'all both get muddy, and the pig don't mind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't wrestle with the pig.
I've been working hard making the shorts. For the 12 people of you that watch, I appreciate the 12.
Yeah. Man, I swear, I got it.
I watch them, Hooligan.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's all the same road, but it's different songs at different times of the day.
I watch.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
I can't ever get the shorts to sit up and work on it if I go down another road. It's funny, it only works on one road. If I try another road, it seems always short out.
Shorting out. I get on shorts, man. I can be on there for an hour doing this.
Yeah.
Like,
I try to release no more than 3. I don't know what I did, but I've apparently been releasing 3 a day.
Has it been helping any subs?
Yeah, my subs have jumped up. I've got 661, but I think some of those might be bots, especially that last one that got on there.
I don't know where I stand at subs anymore.
He's got I don't know what it is on there. I'm not sure what channel that is.
Yeah,
I keeps my guard up on a lot of that junk.
Yeah, I go up 2 or 3, down 2, 3, up 2, 3, down 2, 3.
Right.
I'd like to say it really doesn't matter to me anymore, and it really don't. But out of habit, I keep looking at the stupid studio.
The only time I ever noticed it is when. Really, the only time I notice it is when the people that subscribe make their subscriptions public, and they let me know. Sometimes, you don't ever know if somebody did or not. You accidentally say the numbers. But I just don't.
Yeah.
The only reason I ever do any of the shorts is to play around with the editing and showcase music. That's the only reason for me doing shorts. Fixing to work on another video for Josh is what I'm fixing to do. Looney, I believe, is in Australia. I believe he come over from Dave's channel.
That's cool. I will get
South
rid of.
South Osmodo's having knee surgeries. If anybody didn't know about that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Mm-mm.
Who is?
South Osmodo.
No. Didn't know that.
I guess 6 over listening to the Dead.
Something.
Yeah.
I know who that is.
I'm going to turn it off.
It's all right.
I thought I was hearing something. I'm like,
yeah.
It's
Man,
all right.
if there's music playing, I can find it. I've been threatening to bootleg that darn radio at work. If I could figure out how to bootleg that radio at work, I'd play something worth listening to, because I cannot stand listening to 24 hours a day over that dang girl talking about give me her number and call me maybe. It's driving me up the wall.
That was the lowest volume setting, and that was on half volume on the bump box. Half volume and lowest volume setting on the phone.
So in other words, Sick is saying when he listens to the Grateful Dead, so do the neighbors.
So do the neighbors. Absolutely. Especially if it's a jamming concert. Oh, everyone is going to listen to it.
Oh, I'll do the same thing with Skynyrd around here or whatever else I'm listening to.
Absolutely.
Dave.
I've had all different kinds of music going through my mind, and I never run out of songs to find for short. Some people may hit a roadblock on there, but I got way too many songs going.
I can't use any songs. I get copyright strikes as soon as I even think about a song. YouTube strikes me.
You can't even hum them out loud anymore.
Every live I have copyright strikes.
You can use a minute of a song on a short. That's usually all they'll give you. But Shannon Thomas has posted on her channel, on her community page, where that YouTube is fixed to start changing some more rules and stuff around after the first year. I ain't got around her to watching it yet.
I thought they were going to 3 minute shorts or something like that. There was
3 minutes. Yeah.
I wish you could use the whole song, because really, usually about the time, you do the same thing there, John. Every time you put a song out on the short, about the time it gets to the good parts, usually when it cuts off.
Yeah. That's when it's gone. Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you too, Looney.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's kind of weird is I will take, when I try to attempt to use some of my own music, well, not my own music, but music I play that are from other musicians, say like Judas Priest. I love doing that. And I'll chop up within 15 to 20 seconds. I'll make sure I cut it, and then I'll mix it all up, is what I'm saying, the pieces and parts of maybe a couple different songs. And I put that out and go, hey, here's a neat intro. And I won't get a copyright on it. But then I take that intro and I go stick it in a live and use it. When we did a couple openings on the live, I get a copyright strike. So I don't.
Yeah.
Do you need this tonight? No, I got.
Oh, that's T-Bone.
What?
Okay.
What's happening? What happened?
I think it's T-Bone.
Oh, never mind. Okay, it's T-Bone.
Post nothing until we buy YouTube Premium.
But on the song, some of them on some of these songs, they're not even allowing on YouTube anymore. So a lot of these artists, if you go over and you do hit the shorts, you go through the songs that you want to play. A lot of them songs you can't even get anymore over there because they won't allow them. But I think Roy Williams. I think he don't mind if you use all of his songs on the videos, because I've seen a couple of people use all his songs on. And I know Josh's music is not copyrighted.
Yeah. Well, one thing I found is I can be riding down the road and play Merle Haggard, Waylon Jennings, whoever, but if I keep it down just low enough where you can, you can hear it, YouTube apparently can't pick it up.
Yeah.
Well, aren't you allowed to play a certain amount of a song? Like 15 seconds or 30 seconds of it you can get away with or something, or 29 seconds.
I don't know.
I tried that.
No.
But
no.
I think reason they don't
negative.
Big negative.
Reason they don't say nothing about that on there, Mr. Gregory, is because it's not the focus of the video. It's just like in the background. It's not blaring out there.
Yeah.
Like you're trying
like we do Hooligan when we do our shorts.
Yeah, but I'm not
43 copyright strikes in one live stream.
Wow.
Jeez.
They
4 hours or 5 hours or whatever it was. It was like
you only get 3 strikes. What do they call it? Claims?
Whatever.
Those are copyright claims. Or not strikes.
Warning, whatever you want to call it. Claim, whatever it is.
It's just a difference. That's all.
T-Bone said he got kicked off.
Yeah. Okay. I said.
Yeah, claim really ain't nothing. You can keep that as long as you want. You can play it all you want. It's really not a big deal, unless you're trying to monetize your channel. Then it could become an issue.
I gotta tell you guys something. I got some shorts that I put up of me. It's the camera up on me as I'm riding down. It's as I'm riding the bike, and I was putting that up as some of my shorts with music. That is they'll strike that, not a copyright strike, but it's a ads thing. What they call it?
Claim.
I guess not ads appropriate, and it's just me riding on a bike.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
They probably think you're singing the actual song, taking credit for it.
Are you monetized?
Yeah, monetize it. It doesn't just give me a strike. It just says it comes up with it's like a yellow instead of the green where you're monetized. It's showing that you're getting monetized. That video is being monetized. It'll come up yellow.
I don't think the money's worth it. I don't think I would ever get monetized. I mean, unless I had like 500,000 freaking subscribers.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah.
It says ad suitability. That's what it says, and it's just me on the bike.
It would
like do the same song and not me on the bike and show the road, and it's fine. But if I show me, it does an ad suitability on it. Whatever that. I don't understand it.
Well, one of the strangest things I ever got on being struck down on my shorts is they said that I used an Elvis song on one of my shorts, and they said that song is not allowed in this country.
Wow.
Huh?
That's what it said. I was like, Elvis is from America. It said not allowed in this country. I thought,
wow. Good night, T-Bone.
That's the strangest one I ever got. I don't even remember which Elvis song it was. I think it was like Promised Land or something like that. And
that's crazy.
Down.
They wouldn't allow me to. I did get struck down for playing Tom Petty's Southern accents because they said that I was trying to promote the South.
Huh?
So then I started using the hashtag Southern YouTuber on there. Tell me not to do something other. I'm gonna turn around and do
it. Yeah. So what can you make enough money being monetized? Just not big monetization. Just it's a very vague question, but enough. Say like for Sick would like to be able to fund StreamYard one day. I know he would. That would be worth getting monetized with and help out.
Depending on the size of your channel, you can make anywhere from $150 to $200 a month, and that could pay for something.
Absolutely.
That could help you out some way.
Nothing else I'd pay for your utilities and your groceries.
Yeah.
Dude, that's about.
Like I need. Like I can't even afford to get stamps right now.
Man, I'm with you, dude. Trust me, this is the first time I've ate this week, man.
Holy crap!
Hey, John, got a question. With me being my 1,000 subscribers and my 3,000 watch hours, I'm in the partner program, but I can do super chats and stuff like that. But I'm still about 800 away from having my being like a full-fledged.
Yeah.
If I at this point, would they still put a copyright claim on me if I've done something I shouldn't have done?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, won't they go through your content first and say, hey, before we can sign you up, not sign you up and then give you 3 strikes right away. Wouldn't they say, hey, you need to meet this, this, and this? And
well, once he's monetized and once he's going through that process, he can't do anything that will cause him to get a strike. They will strike you.
How about previous content?
Not previous.
Okay.
What he would do now.
Yeah.
What he's done in the past doesn't matter. But what he does now is what matters.
From the point to get monetized forward.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
but that won't count for the short, so will it?
What do you mean?
If I played a short with Led Zeppelin or something.
If it goes to YouTube Music, you're fine. If you add it yourself, mostly, yeah, because I've been through that. You're right.
Yeah,
mostly you're fine, but yeah, you don't want to just like add. Like if you're riding down the street on your motorcycle and you turn on something that you like, you don't want to do that because they can strike you for that.
It lets me add Grateful Dead to my shorts and all kinds of stuff. Anything.
Yeah.
But you're not monetized.
No,
you're not. There's no ads being shown on your channel. So
well,
that's why they don't care. They don't care. It's not.
Once you're monetized, you're more scrutinized.
Yeah, because I'm still putting shorts out, but if I go to YouTube, hit the plus and shorts and the music, I can put the music on there, and ain't nothing been said yet.
Yeah, that's fine. You could do that, but you can't just be like I said, riding down the street on your motorcycle and have the stereo on playing music.
Oh,
then they're gonna get you.
Okay.
You can't jump on the bike and just crank the radio up and take off down the road.
Right. Yeah. They'll nail you for that.
Because you could, Hooligan, but
because that's coming from you.
Hooligan could.
Now, as long as it's coming from their platform, they're okay with it. But if it's coming from from you, an individual,
I mean, I got tons of copyrights. It's a copyright, but the owner of the music allows it to be played on YouTube.
Claim.
Yes.
Copyright claim. You don't have copyright strike. If you get a copyright strike like I did over playing YouTube's approved music, we won't get into all that. But now I had to go to copyright school, and it won't go off until December.
The best thing I can do at this point is not put just don't even put no music to my videos.
You can if it's YouTube, cleared music. You could do that.
As long as it's YouTube approved and not something straight.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could go into YouTube Studios.
I'm on probation until the 27th.
As long
September.
You go to post a short, most of the time you can go there.
YouTube probation.
Just hit add music on your shorts. You could use all that music in there.
Yeah.
You just can't put your own.
Oh, I'm on YouTube probation. I can't even make that shit up, yo.
You're on
on Dave's channel. I'm blocked from commenting again.
Yeah. On YouTube Studios, their music sucks.
Oh.
Yeah, but if you go to put a short up,
with John,
they got a lot of good music on there.
Oh yeah,
it's not the Grateful Dead.
Yeah, on the shorts, but I'm talking about if you go to the actual studio.
Yeah,
where it says
nothing on there.
Yeah, it's crap, man. I mean,
crap. Yeah,
I get that Adobe Premiere Rush, and even before I paid the $10 a month to use it to get the extra features, it gives you pretty decent music to put out there. You get way better than what you get on the studio. I mean, there's some ways to get some music that you can use, and I don't get no copyrights on any of that stuff that comes from that to us from that software.
Now, I could do that on CapCut. I can go to their music, and it's that's clear too. And you could put that music on there. You'll be all right. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, absolutely.
Bring out the dead and turn it up to 11.
Yeah, because I looked at some YouTube friendly music. Okay, some of the music they had in there is the same music they would cut me on.
Yeah.
Indie music.
You just got to be careful, especially if you're monetized. You got to be careful what you do.
You're more scrutinized.
I'm on probation.
They're watching us more than they're watching somebody that isn't. That's why some people don't monetize certain videos. you could do that too. You could leave the modification off. Just don't.
Yeah.
Switch. I've heard you say that. Switch in between it. Switch it back and forth.
I am on probation.
They're not.
I am in YouTube jail.
Until I get that. Get me a laptop. My editing's gonna be what it is. Sometimes my videos just end inexplicably, and y'all are left hanging. But tune back in next week and see what happens.
Yeah, we'll be riding along. I'm sitting there and enjoying. I was like, boom. Oh, okay.
I got a hard ending on it. I don't got no. I should put like to be continued on or something. But that tablet only does so much, and if you try to get it to do too much, it ain't gonna. She ain't gonna like it. You got to talk sweet to it, rub it just right, and get it in there. If you do it,
yeah.
I got it one day. Maybe I'll get my rich uncle out the poorhouse. I'll get me a laptop. Right now, I'm just more concerned about keeping a roof over my head, keeping food in my belly. But other than that,
hell yeah, that stuff comes second, man.
Yeah, I ain't worried about it. I guess I did get paid for a short the other day because I edited it while I was at work.
There you go. That's one way.
There you go, Hooligan. Now you're thinking.
That's one way to get paid for it.
That's one way to look at it.
Oh man, I'm telling you, yeah. I'm hoping to find something else. I'm too broke to leave. Too broke to stay here.
Hey, I've been there.
The only man, there ain't nothing in this area, and there ain't nothing here. But I stick around here to help mama out. And that ain't no excuse, and I'm happy to do it. Glad I can do it. But I'm not going to try it by ourselves.
But ain't no single women in departments you can hook up with.
None that speak.
You need you a sugar mama.
None that speak English that don't want a green card. I didn't say that out loud.
I was told this evening that there is someone in the community. I don't know who it is. That has a crush on me.
Well, it ain't me. I can tell you that.
I think it's Ray.
I know it's not you.
I think it's Ray.
I think it's me. It's me.
I think it's Ray.
Raising their hands. It's me.
It's Ray, man. It's Ray.
I'm not going low.
I like you, Sick, but I don't love you like that.
I rattled off like 3-4 different names. I was like, I mean, how many females are in our community? I'm like, it's either this, or this, or this. I mean, come on.
How do you know it's a female? How do you know it's a female? You don't know.
Yeah.
Don't get too excited.
That was my second question, bro. I was like,
the second one.
Both sides of the fence, man.
It's not that important to be your first, but that's the second.
I mean, don't be too picky. Don't be too choosy. I mean, if you find
it. Robert said it's lolly Sick.
Economy's bad,
Economy's bad.
Hey, it is 2024 now.
Oh, come on now.
Not for a little bit longer, anyway.
I know, right?
I don't care if people are. If that's for them, that's okay. But it ain't that dark, and I ain't that lonely.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get that link, Robin.
I got one I'll rent out for a day or two.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
I'm going to tell you this much advice I've learned in life, and I'll tell you, children. Let me tell you, kids out there, younger people, if y'all are trying to figure this out, I'm going to tell you something. Don't try to compete with a woman's ghost. If she's got one ghost living with her, don't try to compete with it because you ain't never going to be able to beat that ghost.
Right.
Ever. I've tried. I've been asking this woman out 3 or 4 times, and I eventually decided.
It figures.
Tyke. Thanks, Tyke. I knew I could count on you, bro. No homo.
You're going to have to move to England.
No homo, bro.
Hey, we didn't say nothing about none of that. He just might just take care of you, just treat you good. I mean, what's?
Yeah, thanks, Hooligan.
That's not right, man.
There wasn't no
right. There wasn't no tickle and poke implied here. You was the one that was offering to tickle and poke. He wasn't saying nothing about the tickle and poke.
Only.
My eyes are for
put you up. Hey, don't try.
Oh yeah, Lolly's married to Frog. What are you talking about?
Yeah, she married.
Mind.
She's a married woman. Come on.
She's a married woman, for Christ's sake.
So is a lot of them Mormons, and they got like 20 wives. I mean, you know, it might
I'm
work
telling
out
you,
direction.
man. I'm telling you, Sick. It's Ray. I know it is.
It's who?
All the good women married.
It's who?
It's Ray.
Oh,
Ray's
geez.
got a crush on you, man.
No.
It's a female. They already told me it's a female. I think I know who it is.
Too many women out there now got too much sizzle and ain't no steak.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want no sizzle. I'd rather have more steak.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of steak.
Well, if all that, all that TNA stuff is nice and all, but if there ain't no substance in there, shoot, forget it. I've been there and done that. Lived with one like that, and I've done past it.
I'm very shallow.
I'm not.
I am.
Shoot, I think the kind of woman I want don't resist no more. I think that went out with years ago.
The ones that I want are psychopaths.
Hey, there's a lot of good women out there. You just gotta find her, man.
Okay. I'll pray for one every day. Trust me. I'm getting tired.
Hey, hooligan, God will send you one, brother. You just gotta keep up the faith. He'll send you one.
I know.
Yo, man.
Trust me, I'm looking.
God needs to hit the reset button with me, bro.
I don't think there's any help.
All the wrong women, man. He's sending me all the wrong.
There's no helping you. There's no helping you, Stick. There's no helping you.
He's always gave me more than I could handle.
What'd you do with that lady you left in Vegas out there? You had a pretty nice looking one out there. You left her out in Vegas.
Oh, she lives in California, bro. She hasn't talked to me since. She talked to me like 2 times.
Hey, man, you had to go. You got to go chase her down. That's what women want. You're a transplant anyway. You ain't even from Florida. You moved from Jersey to Florida.
Molly was closer to my age, and the other one, Julia, was like 23. I was like, Jesus, Mary and Joe. I was like, you're young. You're like younger than my daughter.
Hey, man,
that's trouble. That's big trouble.
When I got with Shelby, she was 25.
Well, I said, you know why I picked you? You reminded me of my daughter. I was like, to be honest.
That's one thing you never want to hear a woman say. That man, that right there will just kill all the wood in the woodshed. She'll go, "You're the same age as my daddy." Oh,
well, listen. If they're not into you, they say that. Okay.
Yeah.
But if they're into you, they'll be like, "Oh, you're not that much older than me."
Hey,
so you know what that means right there. I'm like, "Oh, this chick likes older guys." I was like, "Okay, she's smart."
No, this.
You know why younger women like older guys?
Yeah, because they know what the hell they're doing.
Well, not just that. They're steady. Most of them, they have a job. They're doing, they've been through the crap before, so that's what they like. Yeah. And they're more mature. That's what they like.
Yeah.
They know.
But they're not mature. That's the problem.
That's a good point.
Hey, Robin.
Hey, Robin.
We can talk women all night
All
long.
these young whippersnappers don't know where the zipper is. Don't know where the boat is. It's in the middle.
You never know.
John's holding his head.
Let me just tell you though, you never want to be. You never want to be in there.
Holding his face. Oh,
you never want to be in there.
John.
You never want to get to that point.
I'm going straight to hell, John.
Y'all are in there and y'all done getting started, and then she tells you, "Well, you're the same age as my dad," because nothing will work then. Trust me, nothing.
Why would you bring that up? Nothing on me, sweetheart.
Why would you bring that up at that point in time? Why? Don't tell me that. I don't need to know.
Beetlejuice
is right.
Yeah. 12 years old. Older than me. Okay.
12 years older.
Yeah, I seen 12 years, but then it said older than never mind, Lolly.
Listen, when I was 40, I dated a 20-year-old Filipino chick.
This is getting out of hand.
This was the best thing best wrong decision I have ever made in my entire life.
What, you didn't get a dowry?
I got you all beat. When I was 30, I married an 18-year-old. She's the mom of my daughter.
I guess
it didn't last. So
you were robbing the cradle.
Well, neither did mine. You know, I mean, it just sucks when they start fucking your friends.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
The wife's 7 years older than me.
Sorry, right?
I just figured out how old the wife was. Like,
it's Ray's channel, you know. But
sorry, Ray. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
You went to hell in a handbasket real fast.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did. Ray's like, yeah, it did.
It's an infection, man. I tell you, it don't take but about an hour or two. We're doing good. Next thing you know,
know,
it's a male dominant environment.
Yeah. You say, well, we need women on this channel. We need to steer this conversation in another direction.
Yeah, I mean,
somebody take the boat, take the wheel, steer this thing.
Honestly,
we have good intentions, and we're trying. Okay,
we got to steer it in a different direction.
Yeah,
we got to steer it in a different direction.
Iceberg deadhead, Captain.
Let's steer it in another direction, fellas.
Yeah, yeah.
So the Yankees lost the World Series.
How about them?
I didn't watch the game. Shit.
Yep,
really?
Dodgers won, and they came back from like a 5-run deficit.
That's baseball, right?
Yeah, that's totally baseball.
Wow.
I mean, the one
didn't go in overtime or nothing, did it?
No, they came back.
Wow.
I'm gonna go and rewatch it and still yell at the screen.
Dude, they from what I understand, the Yankee fans were absolutely horrendous.
Yeah, they were holding that. They held that one guy
on the guy's glove. They were doing all
trying to take the ball out of his hand,
trying to get the ball out of his glove.
Yeah,
like those two guys were ejected. There was some other guy, some other actor or singer getting food thrown on him. It's like a bunch of animals, goddamn animals.
Probably the
New York City.
Yeah,
New York, expect.
Yeah.
Do you expect anything less?
Yeah.
Well, did that Mike Tyson fight ever happen when he was supposed to?
Oh no,
supposed to fight.
No, because what's his name? McGregor. You talking McGregor and Tyson?
No,
that stupid YouTuber.
Yeah,
from Nickelodeon.
Yeah, he was gonna get his tail handed to him real quick.
From Nickelodeon.
John something Paul.
Yeah,
something Paul.
Logan Paul, Jake Paul, something.
Logan,
Jake Paul. There you go.
Jake Paul. Oh, okay. So yes, it's the same, different name, whatever. Same guy I'm thinking of. Okay. Yeah, there was a confrontation at a press conference between those two, and Jake Paul. I don't think he can fight Tyson right now because his face is so messed up.
Huh.
Well, I mean, Mike Tyson might be older, and he might be slower, but he's still Mike Tyson.
Well, this, from what I understand, is that Jake Paul made a comment about his dead daughter, derogatory in nature.
Yeah, he's gonna kill him. He's
and
gonna kill that kid.
well, they had to postpone the fight.
I'm old enough to remember when Mike Tyson fought in his prime.
They had to postpone the fight because Tyson got a hold of him.
Oh, was that right? Tore him up
after the comment, yeah, and smushed his face, bro.
What
barehanded, bro.
That's what you need to. I know Tyson tear him out of frame.
Yeah, there's no pot in the world that would calm down Tyson for that.
Oh, bro, you don't say certain things. You just don't say to certain people.
You can't talk like him and then not be some kind of vicious. He been kind of dude. You wouldn't want to back him up in the corner. I guarantee you that.
Mike Tyson seems like the guy who'd take his shirt off his back and give it to you, but don't lift him off.
I'll be right back, Rick.
Yeah, don't.
So
have y'all seen the YouTube
I'll
short
be right back.
put out?
Okay.
There was a YouTube video that was out of Mike Tyson where he made that dude that big cheese sandwich. That guy was scared of me. He ate it and had like 50 pieces of cheese on it. He said, "Eat it. It's an old family recipe." He said, "I really don't want it." He said, "Eat it." And that guy was over trying to eat that sandwich. Had 50 pieces of cheese on it or something. He said, "It's an old family recipe."
It's an old family recipe.
You eat that much cheese.
Oh, by the way, are you lactose intolerant?
Oh man, is that coffee, or as you say it, coffee? I can't even
coffee.
I can't do a Jersey accent. Coffee.
Coffee.
I barely do a
coffee, man.
Let me tell you something, Robert. Tyson broke that man's face to the point.
I know. Can you really call him a man? He's just like a grown-up boy.
They had to postpone the fight because he smashed his face.
I just opened the stream and y'all saying coffee,
John.
Yeah. We knew he was coming, John.
What brand of coffee you on now?
Oh, this is
Dunkin' Donuts.
Free.
Dunkin' Donuts. I got an old brand y'all might have heard on. It was on sale this week, so I got it. U-Band coffee. You remember old U-Band coffee? It was in a brown container. Hey, coffee's coffee. I don't care what brand it is, as long as it's cheap.
I like dark. Darker the better.
Hey, you want drink?
I like Dominican coffee. You don't need sugar or anything in Dominican coffee. It's already super sweet because they roast it with like the leftover sugar cane.
Yeah, I don't like my coffee sweet. Mine's black and burnt motor oil.
That's sad, ain't it?
Yeah, that's why my granddaddy, he liked his coffee so thick that, oh man.
Don't they get some of that coffee from bats after bats eat the seeds and they go around and chase the bats down to get it?
Covert, Savats. Savats eat them. The Savats eat them and poop them out, and
then they make coffee out of it.
Yeah.
Moto got his hand up.
Okay, sorry, Moto. Go ahead, Moto.
That's fine. I'm not trying. I'll wait till you're done talking. That's fine. That's I'll just let you know. I just wanted to tell Road Reality he's going to go out and do some nighttime shooting and something he hasn't done before just to be safe out there, man. We'll say a little safety prayer for you too, because just be careful. And it's fun doing night footage, and I can't wait to see what you do with it.
My advice is go out and do night rides. Stay closer to town and stay away from the rural areas where more animals are. Animals are less likely to be in town. Usually, all you find in town is like stray dogs or cats.
Yeah. I was worried about you hooligan. I'm like, you being out there and maybe a deer jump out in front of you, man.
Yeah, I just did a deer the other day on Monday, so yeah, watch out for deer.
Yeah,
I'll go slow through there because y'all can't see in that video. If y'all ever watching them nighttime riding videos and you wonder why my lights look like I got 2 extra lights stuck out the side, that was also because I was being tailgated at. But I go no faster than 30 miles an hour because if I'm going to hit a deer, and I'd rather not, but if I'd rather hit one, I'm going to hit it going slower than going faster. So I don't go no faster, about 30, 35 there, because this area is real bad for deer. And the other day on the interstate, somebody plowed down 5 of them at once. There's 5 of them by the dang interstate.
Crossing the road.
I like riding at night if it's about 85, 90 out.
Yeah,
I've been riding it. I've been riding. Well, it looks like I'm riding at night, but it's really early in the morning. It's still dark out. When I have to go to work.
Have that night setting that you can put on, like it's like whatever it is. What do they call that?
Yeah, if you don't change your setting on there when you shoot it at night, it's going to look all fuzzy.
Yeah,
it's like time lapse,
look like a bad 80s horror
night time lapse or something setting or something like that.
I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet.
Designed for nighttime.
It's that sunlight setting on there, the same one you use for the daytime when you do the sunlight and everything. You got to go back there and change it off of it.
And then,
of course, my camera's older than any.
It lets all the lights like trail. You get all the trails on the lights of the headlights and the tail lights. Any lights that move.
I think the only setting I know you need to change on there is the one like for the daylight filter. When you got the sunlight out, you have to change it to darker settings. Because if you don't, it's going to look all fuzzy. It's going to be very pixelated. See, look, I actually learned something here.
Yeah, I know. As I say, you're giving out all kinds of information. You always tell me, I don't know what
Well,
I'm
You
doing.
learn by doing.
Yeah. Well, that's why we're here.
I screw it up enough, I figured
Absolutely.
out. But I got to break it a time or two to get it to work.
Well,
Yeah.
It's a lot better what John's saying there. If you're going through some city and you actually get some color and some lights to come into your lens, he's going to get a great shot as compared to being way out in the country in the mountains in the thick everything that's just black
Like
and
some of my
dark. You
short-
know, that's okay, but you ain't seeing nothing anyway. It's really useless. But
Yeah, that's why my shorts.
It's that dark out there. Yeah.
My shorts, you ain't seeing nothing out there. It's just dark. But I was, but the reason my headlight ain't that bright either anyway. But I was kind of thankful that car was tailgating me because it gave me more light ahead where I could see if there was deer out there. But she was so close. If she got any closer, I thought we was going to get to know each other on a personal level.
Yeah.
I felt the heat coming off the radiator. I could reach back there and slap the hood if I wanted to.
Yeah, at night like that, I'd rather be behind a car, and I don't want to be so close if he has to stop that I would hit him. But I stay close enough where I can use his headlights and hope if a deer runs out, it'll get him instead of me.
That's
I never thought of that.
I like them to be in front, maybe behind them. They're running blocker for me.
Yeah,
first.
Yeah.
Hey Ray, what kind of headlights do you have on your bikes?
Custom dynamic Daymakers.
So you should be able to see pretty good.
Oh yeah, even on both bikes. I got Daymakers.
Mine lights up the whole road in front of me. Just lights it up.
Mine don't.
Yeah.
Mine ain't much brighter than a flashlight. It's the headlight that came in the bike from
the factory. And on both bikes, like your Road King, you got the two little running lights. I got them kind of turned out just enough to
Yeah.
But I thought about something other I seen on Eagle lights. They got these little lights that clamp onto your crash bars.
Yeah.
But I thought about something other else that somebody didn't think of. This is my hillbilly brain way it works. Instead of putting them on your crash bars, mount them up on your handlebars where you got more lights shining out.
Yeah, you can do that.
You can do that.
Turn them instead of they clamp down on you, but they'll clamp on your crash bars. Why wouldn't they clamp on the handlebars? Clamp them up there, and then you got light going forward.
That's what I got too as a Daymaker, and those signals I got, they got like little circles of white light around them. They're really bright. That's for my signals, and they're all LEDs all the way around, and you get seeing good.
I got one still running analog.
Yeah. Now on back of the Road King, I got every light you think. I got filler lights, bag lights, LED light, tag light. I mean, I had a woman almost hit me probably about 3 months after having that bike, and all I heard was and she got out. She said, "Oh man, so I'm so sorry." She thought my brake light was the third light on that car in front of me.
Right.
Well,
I come home. I can't take it back. I do have one LED light, that helmet light. Yeah.
So when I got home, I told Katie, she said, "What can you do?" So I told her, I'm going to get some lights. So I called Bo and Melanie at Horizon the next day, and I told her, I said, "I want every light I can put on the back of that motorcycle."
Robin's back. Well, do any of y'all, since y'all was talking about riding at night, do any of y'all ever too? I know y'all probably call me Mr. Safety, but that's fine. Do any of y'all ever go get you one of those safety vests from Harbor Freight and wear it at night, one of them reflective vests?
No,
I thought about it, but I've never done
it.
I got one.
A lot of people up here in Manitoba do that.
I used to carry one in my backpack in case I was broken down on the side of the road, or in case I had to do traffic in a group ride. I would always carry one.
Wear it at night.
Like a Velcro vest. I would Velcro. It was literally a construction vest.
Yeah.
Just wear it at night. I mean, they don't take 5 minutes. I just leave mine in my saddlebag when I'm riding at night. I throw the thing on. I don't care if people make fun.
That's a good idea. People are very ignorant to motorcycles at night. You guys got to realize that.
Yeah, you better make yourself as visible as you can at night. I don't. Even then, they probably squirm, but they can't see you.
Well, it's bad enough during the daylight hours.
I've got that blinking light on the back of my helmet, and they still tailgate me and still come up on me too hard, too fast. And I have put the kickstand down, went back there and had a conversation with a few of them. Like,
yeah. Well, the problem with me is my eyes getting to the point where the oncoming cars I can't see. So it's really, just like last night coming home from the grandkids. 2 hours over the road. I told Katie, I said, it's gonna get where I'm just not gonna be able to drive at night no more.
I don't ride very long distance at night, and most of the time I won't ride at night at all unless I just have to, and then I'm not gonna ride very far. And if it's raining at night, forget it, I ain't going anywhere because I ain't no way.
There you go, Moto.
Yeah, Moto.
Got your Harley.
Yeah, that'll get you noticed.
Yes, it will.
Mine don't.
That's nice.
Mine's not Harley. Mine's just a regular.
And you know what, Ray? I don't like driving at night either. My eyes don't work either. Yeah. As soon as the sun goes down, my eyes, I lose probably 20% of my vision.
Yeah, and I probably more. I don't mind riding the interstates at night because the oncoming cars is way over on the other side.
Yeah.
But I have to turn all three of my mirrors down where the cars behind me don't blind me.
Yeah,
I do that too.
It's always got me about a motorcycle. Of all the years that motorcycles have been around, they never make the things where they tint at night like they do on a car's rearview mirror. And it never fails if there's a car coming up right behind you, it shines right in the mirrors.
Yeah, it does. Yep.
They might make aftermarket lights like that.
Yeah.
That will automatically tint.
I think this was like $80.
Mirrors.
Yeah.
How many times have you used it, Moto?
Yeah, but
you see how dirty it is?
Yeah.
Well, you've used it, yeah. I see it.
Got a rip in it over here, and I mean, when I do my commutes and I start going home at night, and I'm doing this every day, like multiple times, I'm like, my brain was just like, I just start getting more safety conscious because I start worrying. I see the close calls. I get more close calls. I get this. I said, man, I need to be out there at least for those rides where I don't really care if I'm looking cool or not, and protect myself as much as possible. And I wear that a lot.
Get you some reflective gloves at night too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you just want to go one step further, they got these little lights like the joggers wear that blink. You can put them on your boots.
Yeah, that'd be pretty neat.
I make myself blink like a Christmas tree if I can. I don't.
They got those lights you can screw on your valve stem caps. Those lights you can screw on those, and those will spin around and show you up.
Look like the tops, and then you just go down there and just clear the path, and everybody gets out of your way. That'd be best.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some good glow kits out there too. You can spray that glow kit something in front of you because it could be pretty distracting.
They've got some of that. They got some
light up your bike as much as you can.
They got some of that paint out now where you can spray it on your helmet and it's clear, but at night it glows.
Yeah.
Well, that's like Katie's bike. She got all the LEDs everywhere, so you flip the switch and it lights it up.
Mm-hmm.
All the little light strips and all.
Yeah. I still got that turn signal put on. It's been 4 months. I still ain't got that turn signal put on.
If you have your bike lit up, like up here, people slow down for you. People want to see what's going on too. You know what I mean? So
I think
it's like a double safety thing.
I can tell from being around this little small area. In bigger towns, they seem to be more aware of motorcycles because I guess there's more of them in a bigger town. But out here in the country, they're like, they don't even pay. They don't ever see that many of them, so they don't pay no attention to them.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, if you go up like in North Georgia, up in the mountains, they're so used to motorcycles, everybody pays attention.
Around here, they don't. I'm going. Well, you've rode with me in this town. You know how they are.
Yeah. Well, they don't here neither.
We got tailgated the whole way from Georgia all the way back to Alabama when me and him rode together.
I'm coming.
Then we got passed. If you watch that video, we got passed by a car and she almost hit them other two cars head on while we're coming around.
Yeah. I'm coming to Alabama tomorrow.
Are you? I'm off work.
I'm going. Now you tell me. I'm going to meet Blue Bike and Doyle and Rusty Bike, and we're going to Jacksonville to a barbecue joint.
If it's not raining on the 8th and you come down, I'll be off on the 8th.
Okay.
Get home safe, Road Reality. John, stay safe out there, man.
Yeah, man. Watch out for everything.
Yeah.
People are crazy in the day and at night.
Stray dogs at night hunting for food. Coyotes out there. Darn, you name it's out there.
Yeah, we're going to Cooter Brown Barbecue.
Cooter Brown. Hey, we got a good barbecue place here in town I could take you to. That dude makes
somebody hit a bear here on Mile Hill. Mile Hill, and you gain about an extra 20 kilometers an hour when you hit the halfway mark. And they hit this bear about at the halfway mark. Yeah. You can see the skid marks. The car did a complete 180.
That'd be like hitting a moose.
Thank goodness it didn't flip off the cliff, though.
Wow.
Well, talking about bears, they got me worried around this area because the Smoky Mountains relocated a bunch of bears in here, and they're getting so dang hungry around here that they're actually showing up in town. We got bears everywhere down here. So you hear me saying videos like, I hope we don't wake no bears up in this neighborhood. Trust me.
We have bears come into town all the time. Like, they're just walking down Main Street. Like, there's nothing fucking going on.
One tried to go through the McDonald's drive-thru down here. He tried to bust through the window.
HIV.
They're everywhere. And if you call the game warden on, they'll go, well, they're already tagged and released. What you want me to do with it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing they do up here, too.
They're like, well, you just got to live with him. Oh, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people have lockable garbage cans up here.
There's a video. There's a video I seen out there on somewhere where one of them bears, man, that's wild. Think how much strength that thing had. He was laying on his back flipping that dumpster around like it was a beach ball.
Yeah.
He had all 4 feet up just flipping that thing around and around and around. Yeah, I was going to walk on by and let him have it.
That was really nice. I just read, I was doing other stuff, but Road Realities, I'm sure you guys all caught that too, his comment about thanking us for the safety wishes and thinking of them, man.
You're welcome, man.
That's good stuff. Yep.
Yeah, it's fun to ride at night, but don't go out in the country because there's more critters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have been riding deer on his bike doing 120 kilometers an hour, not miles an hour, and yeah, that screwed him up. And he had leathers on. He still had burns all over his body from his even wearing leathers.
That really, I mean, they're pretty good. They'll slow it down, but they ain't gonna completely prevent it.
Yeah,
it'll slow it down, but as far as I've thought about that. I need to pull my chaps out and start wearing them again when I go on long distance. I've been kind of slacking this year, not wearing them things when I go over my jeans when I go on long distance. Like when I rode with Mr. Gregory, I used to wear them whenever I'd leave the state, but now here I've been slacking with it and I ain't done it. I'm gonna have to get back after it.
Good night, Tyke.
Good night, Tyke.
Good night, brother. Thanks for coming by.
See you, Robert.
Yeah,
you
man,
wanker.
Appreciate you.
Hope wanker. Hope we see you tomorrow too.
Yeah.
We'll do the community.
In Manitoba, our insurance companies will give you, if you go buy your leathers and stuff, if you're riding a motorcycle, they will give you a rebate back for buying your leathers, just as a safety thing.
They don't. I tried that down here.
They don't give you 100% back, but they give you a rebate back.
Okay.
So
everybody gets on me about the way I ride. Man, you need to dress for the slide. I said, man, I just enjoy a ride. I don't want to be all.
Exactly, I understand.
Sometimes in the summer you can get go after you, John. A heat stroke out there. I mean, you get so much stuff on, and you can't, and you're not feeling good. You're overdoing it. Well, then maybe you shouldn't be out anyway. But that's just too much. I'll justify it and rationalize anything for you. Just ask.
Well, I mean, people got on me. I did a video this summer where I was wearing no helmet. And people were jumping on me. I'm like, look, sometimes most of the time I wear a helmet, but sometimes I don't. I mean, I don't like helmets.
In Manitoba, it's an $80 ticket for not wearing a helmet.
I just don't like helmets.
But if you don't wear a seatbelt, it's a $700 ticket, and they take 2 merits.
Yeah, but that doesn't.
Bonus points for insurance away from you. But
Yeah, I
you
don't
can ride a
understand
helmet
that.
and only get a $80 ticket.
Well,
Yeah.
Only.
well,
You ride
here's
a bike,
something-
you don't
Yeah,
need
it doesn't
seatbelt.
affect your insurance.
Well, here's something for Florida that y'all didn't know. You know, you don't have to wear a helmet in Florida, but if you don't have something covering up your eyes, you can get a ticket.
Yeah, you got to
Same
have
way
eye
here.
protection.
Same way here. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to
But
cover
But
your eyes.
see,
You was
Here
talking
in-
about
but here in
Yeah.
Georgia,
yeah.
if your bike has a windshield, you don't have to wear eye protection.
No, you still
but-
have to here, even if you have a windshield. You have to have
Yeah,
No, what-
but I believe you're just stupid if you don't,
Yeah, I agree.
because I've had so
I've
much
had
stuff
stiff-
hit me in the
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, me too.
Well, you know, some states though, if you're wearing a helmet and you got the visor up, they still get you as not wearing a helmet because your face ain't protected.
Well, I don't
You ever
ever
been
wear
hit in
my
a rock
visor
with or in
down.
the face with a rock? Just a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
pebble. You know, screw a bee, a bumblebee. I had one fucking catch me just under the eye, and I wasn't wearing glasses.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, man.
That was
but,
due to my
Yeah.
stupid cousin.
but back to what y'all was saying, people jumping on y'all for not wearing gear or something other. Y'all have heard me say it in my videos, and I say it to everybody. I tell every one of you, I said, remember, y'all, I'm responsible for my own stupidity, not yours. I don't care what y'all do. I don't say nothing. I don't get on there and preaching on people about it.
yeah, I
So,
can't remember.
don't wear it. And I mean, I'm not. It's not going to hurt me if you fall off.
It's not
I mean,
gonna
wear
hurt
what
me.
you want to wear. If you want to wear a helmet, wear a helmet. If you want to dress up in full gear, that's fine. Do that. I mean, I wear jeans. I wear my boots. I wear, sometimes a full face, sometimes half. I mean, I just do you. I mean, do whatever.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want to
Do
do.
whatever makes you.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
will say this much. I like wearing them. I wear my overalls, but I got some that's got double knees in there because they're made like work pants. So they actually they're like two pairs of pants, so one on top of the other one.
Good
Keep
pair
from
of
wearing
Nikes.
them out there. I like wearing them on the motorcycle. It makes me feel
Yeah.
good.
That's why I like going to Florida so much. I like going without my helmet. Now, I mean, but if I'm on 75 or 95 or 40, now if I'm like in
Gotta wear your helmet.
Daytona,
You gotta
yeah,
wear
if
your
I'm
helmet.
in Daytona or in Panama, I'll go without a helmet.
I
If
can't.
if I'm going down 75, I always have my helmet on.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
care.
Yeah.
I don't wear it. The reason
That's
I
like the
don't wear it-
401 in Canada.
The reason I don't go without a helmet is I can't stand the wind, man. It gives me a headache if I go without one. It might
Yeah.
give me a headache.
Yeah, you
not
have to wear
one.
earplugs then.
Yeah. Well, when I
Can't
say
have
I
that
go
wind
without
across
one in
your ears.
Florida, I'm on beachfront road. You 15 miles an hour maybe.
Yeah,
and
but
I've
you
been,
know what? That's the time you fall off your bike, bust your head, you're dead.
Yeah,
yeah,
you hit the curve. You hit
Yeah.
the curve or something other, and you just think.
You gotta think about all that.
You just hit it at just the right spot, and then bang, yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember.
You
1,000
can't
miles that
overthink
day.
it. You can't
Yeah.
overthink it, but those things
Yeah.
can happen.
It's
I
always
can't
in the back of your head.
Yeah, I can't remember who keeps commenting on me. Mr. Gregory, I don't see no gloves on your hands. You need to be
Oh, I
wearing
can't wear
gloves.
I can't
Is
wear
it
gloves.
okay?
You just got to think of that as people saying "I love you"
It's
every
people-
time
Oh,
you
I
do
know.
stuff. I know that.
Yeah.
So it don't.
Oh, yeah.
More. You never know what's
Yeah.
going to happen.
Yeah, it makes me feel
Well, I had a
good.
guy
telling-
tell me that he wasn't going to watch my channel anymore because I didn't have a helmet on. I'm like,
Right.
well,
Hey,
So,
you go.
bye.
Hey, what
He'll watch.
happened to
He'll watch it just to see if you put one on.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, my last several videos,
You'll watch
I've
every
had a
day
full
until
face helmet
you're
on.
a skid mark on the road.
Hey,
Yeah.
with all this CGI,
And then he'll use it to his benefit.
with all this AI and CGI, now you can just draw you one on there when you edit it.
Yeah.
You gonna draw you some gloves on there and just put your helmet on there, and people.
But I
know.
will say this.
as long as you line it up just right.
I will say this. You should
Go
wear
ahead,
a
Joe.
helmet. You should wear safety gear. You should do all those things. I
Right.
agree. I just don't. I mean, that's just me. You know.
Yeah.
Well, that's like I was saying. You're only. I'm responsible for myself. You're responsible for yourself. Whatever happens to you is gonna happen to you. It ain't gonna happen to me. So I don't care what you do myself.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
I
yeah.
feel bad that
What
you
it
get
comes
hurt,
down
but I
to,
mean-
like, yes, you can do whatever you want right now. Okay. But, like, do you guys, I know Julian, you don't have kids, do you?
No.
Okay. So that's a big thing then. I don't have kids, but you guys, the rest of you guys who have kids in here, do you not think about your kids at the end of the day and your grandbabies?
Absolutely.
I want to tell you something. When I started riding a street bike, I was probably 18. Got married at 21. Had 2 boys. I rode the same way all through they were growing up. I didn't wear a helmet. I had no windshields, no gloves, no safety gear, nothing. I rode that way the whole time they were growing up. I never stopped riding my style. I didn't change anything. I just kept riding.
That's pretty ballsy. That's pretty ballsy.
Well, I don't. I know a lot of guys had a lot of friends when they started having kids. They stopped riding, and I'm like, I'm not going to stop riding. I mean,
well, it's not about stop riding.
But I rode my way.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're still here. That's awesome. You're still here. Here, let's knock on some wood. Everyone knock on some wood right now, please.
4 accidents later, I'm still here. But yeah.
Just whatever you
real wood and
get used to doing.
I want to tell y'all something. My wife, Katie, knows every time I pull out this driveway, there's a 50-50 chance I'm not coming back.
That's right.
And we all know that. Every time we get on the bike, we know.
Yeah.
You're rolling the dice.
Yeah,
but
you're rolling the dice. We know we know the consequences every time we get on the road.
But I don't honestly, I don't even really even think about it because I mean, no matter where you're at, no matter what time of day or what time of night it is, when it's your time, you can be sitting at home eating nothing but eating the Cheetos, still fall over and be whatever gets you, you ain't gonna be nonetheless dead for it.
And I know what though?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you this.
Go ahead, John.
This is what I do every year. I get the bikes out, get them ready to get out on the road. I get my anointing oil. I pray over my bikes every year. I pray over them, make sure that they're blessed. And I pray over them before I get on the bike. I pray when I'm on the bike. I pray, and when I get off the bike, I thank God that I made it home safely. Right. And that's a big deal. That really helps and it works.
Yeah, that's the way I do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, people tell me that all the time. When they find out I ride, this first thing they say, like, ain't you afraid of dying? Like, well, whatever gets you. That might be my twisted way of looking at things, but it's reality, really. Whatever gets you, no matter what gets you, you ain't nonetheless dead for it. So I mean, get on there and go.
Get on there and go, but we got to be smart about it. We got to be safe about it. We can't be out there doing crazy crap either. Though.
Right. Mm-hmm. It's mostly the cars that's going to, if anything.
Yeah, like showing off to your friends when you're on a live stream and you're commuting to work and
going down the highway at 130 miles an hour.
I didn't do that.
I did.
I wanted to, but I mean, I was in first gear. I can't go over 100, but I hit it up there. I don't know, 60, 70, probably 80. Okay, 80, 90 maybe.
Riding down the curve of the road.
I'm fly.
I'm guilty about that myself.
Yeah.
I always watch you to make sure you don't catch a mirror every time you go around.
Yeah, that's safer than sitting in traffic. Okay.
I know.
Keep it moving. And I'm always looking for that. And I try to travel at a speed or have an in and out if somebody gets a door. I can go way over, but the farther you go over, as you know, on a shoulder, what's over there? More debris, more trash, nails, everything. But I just keep it easy. I try to be a happy guy out there, and I'm polite when I go through. I'll ask, do you mind? Can I go? You hear me almost every time, and it goes pretty good. But South Oz, now what did he have? You say somebody said something.
South Oz, I don't know if he said he was going on that. He's got to go get one of his knees fixed. He said
a fixed knee, yeah.
But I mean, we're all vulnerable when we're sitting still. That's when we're the most vulnerable. I'm always watching when I'm sitting still.
Because you don't know what's coming up behind you. I had that happen to me one time. I didn't leave enough distance between me and the person in front of me. And boy, I was just sitting there. Next thing I heard was somebody locking the brakes up, and they just stopped in time before they smashed.
I've been rear-ended on the pumpkin before. I've been hit on my rear tire, so I'm like, that just gave me even more.
I was just sitting there with my eyes closed, like, this is it. I'm done. But he stopped.
I I had an SUV come up behind me, and I have that little luggage rack sticking off the back. I had an SUV come up there behind me, and she stopped so close that her vanity plate got hung on that luggage rack. And when I took off, I ripped the vanity plate off the front of it.
There you go.
I didn't do it on purpose. She got hooked on there. And when she got hooked, I made sure I wasn't.
I'm sorry, Moto. I didn't mean to cut you off, brother.
Yeah, I'll be watching Moto.
We're excited.
And I'll be going over, I'll be doing this here. What? No.
Yeah, I'm glad I ain't the only one that watches them videos and starts leaning in.
I don't even feel that way. I
do that.
Feel so safe out there doing that. I really do. I'm only doing 10, 15 to 20 miles. I don't go over the 20 because if we had a legal law, and I'm not lane splitting, sometimes, I mean, when it's it's hard to explain. If everybody's backed up and I'm just on a one thing street and we're doing a turn, I've had to go in between some cars and then like I did the other day, and so I could get over on the right side and go. But it feels very safe over there, tell you the truth. I just, you just got to watch for somebody. Like if you're on a bridge, say, and it's stopped, people like to get out of their cars and go look out, and because you may sit there because a bridge will open, not where I travel, but we do have other ones, that Coleman Bridge. And it will open up, and it's a fascination, and people want to get out. They got to sit there 30, 40 minutes. They're going to get out and stretch their feet. And so, of course, I wouldn't be over there doing that anyway, but if somebody wants to get out of their car and get something out of the trunk quick, you've seen it all out there.
Yeah,
you got to be careful. That's just dangerous, but it's more dangerous sitting there waiting for it too, and that, like I'm not paying attention in the rear view mirror the whole time. And
there was a bike got run over down here the other day. Got rear-ended. She took and ran him up in the back of an 18-wheeler.
Damn. I got some good lane splitting footage today.
I just come back from Rainsville when I seen that happen too. They put what was left of him. That bike was wadded up, man. I mean, that wasn't much left of that bike. That happened about a couple of weeks ago. I said he was as that road I travel every day too. She took and apparently come up through there, and he was sitting between that 18-wheeler and her, and she just run right over and running right up in the back of that 18-wheeler, right up in the back of that trailer. They just put him on a stretcher when I come by. I just had stopped. I just had left that area, went up there and got gas, turned around, come back, and it could have been me. That's the first thing I thought about. She could have been me because I was just sitting there.
I gotta get
the thing that gets me that's different from my tailgaters than Moto's tailgaters is that he's in traffic when he's getting tailgated. I'm out here on the back roads where there ain't nobody but me, God, and the squirrels, and I'm getting tailgated. Like,
that's what they do to me. I'll be on the back roads, country roads, and they're right on my butt, and I'm like, "What the hell are you doing?"
There's no understand. There's no traffic. Why are you tailgating me, man?
Yeah. Why?
Well, the thing is, you get out here and you run 50, somebody wanting to run 80. You run 80, somebody you get out here, I don't care how fast you run, somebody gonna pass you.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't care if they pass me or not. I can care. Don't bruise my
around.
Well, when I get somebody up on my riding my ass, I get over on the white line and I give them the finger. Come on by.
Yeah.
Because you're in a big of a hurry than I am.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I always start. I tell you in the videos. I said, well, they're too full of self-importance. That's right. Now I put that comment on Moto's video today, and I think he might have thought it meant something else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I've done that same thing, Ray. Man, when I get tailgated hard and I'm going out, it just happened the other day, and on the bridge, I get pissed, and I move way over, and I got like 8 foot of shoulder. I'm like. And I'll just tell them, like, you're that just get around me. I don't want you ride me every second and trying to get that. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
What do you think about if you think
when
about
they come by me, I just throw my hand up like, "Come on, dude,"
Well,
that way.
If y'all think about something other, but from the time y'all started riding till now, is that cars have actually gotten bigger. Now there's more SUVs and stuff on the road. When y'all was riding, there wasn't that many big cars around, honestly.
Yeah.
Not like the SUVs. They had big old 70s cars and stuff, but they ain't like all these big SUVs that are stuffing around.
Yeah. But see,
I don't reckon you can understand the size difference between a motorcycle and an SUV. Like, dude, I ain't the same size as you. And then they'll go out there, well, if you get run over, it's your fault. No, I want to ride. I didn't want you to run.
Yeah.
Well, I don't need to pay attention to you. chose a ride. I've heard that story before, too. I've had somebody stop me at the gas station and yell at me about that. Well, you chose a ride. I'm not going to watch out for you.
Yeah. That's just like my video today. You know, that's why I decided I want every time I leave this yard, or if I'm on the bike or in the truck, one of the trucks, I won't have a camera going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I do miss a lot that I can put on video, like Moto. Come on, but come on, you bigger hurry than I am, moron. So yeah, so.
A lot of the videos I got coming out, me going to Georgia, there's a couple cars passing me, and I have a few things to say. But I said, just go on. You think you want to go? You bigger hurry than I am. Take off.
Yeah.
But there was a boy down there back last year before last. I think about him every time I ride that road because y'all seen me going to the tattoo shop riding down that road. He wasn't but 15 out there riding his motorcycle, and it was getting dusty dark. And this 21-year-old kid ran him over, hit and run him because it was DUI. And if he'd stopped, they said, and helped him instead of leaving the scene of the accident, he would have lived. But that 15-year-old out riding his bike, minding his own business, dude. 21-year-old kid.
A mile right over the road here. 4 or 5 months ago, we had that bad rainstorm. There was two. There was two Mexican young boys on dirt bikes. Neither one of them had a helmet on. They say what happened. The first one outran the second one. Then the second one was trying to catch up. The first one stopped, and the second one, because it was raining like it was, couldn't see them. Killed both of them right there.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah.
And all it would have taken was both of them wearing a helmet.
Probably so. But why are they out on the road at 11 o'clock at night in a rainstorm?
Who knows? But, and the one we talk about tailgating, I can't stand getting tailgated in the rain, man. I'll be it be blinding downpour, and I barely can see. And here a car comes flying up behind me, laying down the horn. Go faster, get out of my way.
Yeah.
Dude, you got 4 wheels and you got windshield wipers. I've got 2. Yeah. I'm doing the best I can.
Robert's back. Hey, kitty kitty.
He's got that little cat with him again.
Hey, kitty kitty. Well, guys, what y'all think? 10 o'clock?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking, too. That's how long I was going to try to stay.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to take a shower, get into bed. I got to get up early and start headed to Tallapoosa, Georgia in the morning.
You guys are an hour ahead. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to talk Katie into. She thought about riding her bike, but she said she didn't like the idea about riding through Atlanta on I-20. So I'm trying to talk her into riding with me on Eleanor. She can't ride with me on the Road King because I ain't moved the tour pack back yet.
Yeah.
We both kind of been eating a lot lately, so if you know what I mean about being getting in trouble.
Yeah.
Move that tour pack back.
Mr. Gregory, what's sugar?
I checked it earlier. It was 175.
That's all right.
And I'm fixed it. I'll check it again when I get off here and adjust it.
Was that before or after dinner?
I actually had dinner. Well, yeah, I did. We ate about 3:30. I cooked that bacon and eggs like you did that day.
All right.
And they seemed to like it.
That's good.
Have you changed your seat back on that bike yet? I know you was complaining about it being too hard to ride on.
The Road King?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I put my touring seat back on it. I put my touring seat with my tour pack back on it. Yeah, that solo seat just too dang hard, man.
I've been trying to find somebody to reposter mine around here. I've heard the dangest excuses I ever heard in my life about a motorcycle. They tell me they can do bar stools, that they can do car seats and boat seats, but they can't work on a motorcycle seat. Why?
Morning, guys.
But I'm thinking when my income tax comes in, I may break down, buy me a new seat. I ain't bought nothing for that bike in a while, as far as that goes.
Yeah. No, I had the Road King's a solo bike, but it's too hard on my back.
Yeah, we're all getting that age, Mr. Gregory.
Yeah. I'm not 20 again.
That sciatic 20 tailbone gets to hurting after a while. We're looking for, back when we was younger, we wanted faster and we didn't care. Now we're getting older. We're looking for comfort.
That's right.
Now, I absolutely love the way the Road King looked as a single seat bike. I mean, it's a beautiful bike, but what do you go? You go for looks, or like I said, Eleanor. I got
comfort.
100 and almost 2,000 miles on it now. Which I'm gonna ride it tomorrow. But
did you guys see the recall on Ghost's bikes there? Both her bikes have to go in.
Wow.
For that recall.
Which recall is it?
The brake line to the rear end on the Softails, what was it, 2021 to 2024? The brake lines are snapping.
No bueno.
No.
Brake fluid slippery, man.
Road Kings Road. I've been looking at thinking about getting a Heritage. I had an opportunity to buy a Victory, but I'm afraid to buy a Victory motorcycle because I don't know if you can get parts for the darn things anymore.
There's
I
Dave.
don't know. You might be able to.
Dave in the house.
Dave in the house.
Hey, this was yesterday. If you want to pull that screen share up, I'll just do a few. I won't hold you all hostage, but it was kind of a neat. This is the first time I did this little run in this particular way. This is as soon as I get out of the alley of my shop. This is the first street I get to, and I got like 6 blocks probably to the interstate. And this is the first time I actually went down around. Usually I wait in that line, but I tried something new.
Right down the mustard, huh?
Well, you didn't get a ticket.
Be my luck, I passed the darn police.
Yeah.
Or he'll see me coming up in his mirror and get out, stop.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? I said, man, I'm driving to the road conditions.
Yeah.
No shit.
Here's where I did the lanes.
Oh my goodness, bud!
See,
I can't
right
believe
here is
you
where I
did
would
that.
get real nervous. I'd get real nervous right here.
Oh God, yeah, because I'm afraid somebody's gonna move over.
That's when I'm going. Oh, nobody open the door.
That's crazy.
like
You're nuts, Moto. You're nuts.
No,
it's
you're
really.
Yeah, that's not.
I guess because I do it so much, I don't really fear it that much.
Goodness.
I'm careful.
It's like Winnipeg.
Bro,
Hey, they're
now. Just watch how long this takes me to get to the interstate. It's
there's guys, but there's guys out there doing what Moto
right now. You're stressing me out.
Yeah.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween, Moto.
I could have stopped and gave the guy $1 at least, huh?
Is this? Yeah.
You see him out there at the sign?
Wow.
But there's people doing what Moto's doing now at 80 miles an hour.
Oh yeah, California.
I've seen it.
Yeah. Out on the freeways. Of course, so is everybody else. But
well, why don't you just hit the sidewalk right there?
So here I just wait. I just wait because it's backed up. And like about a half a block after I make this left is the 7-Eleven that I always cut through.
Okay.
And that way I don't have to ride on the road so much like that the wrong way. But
you ain't never got stopped around.
Here, let me get this.
Stopped over at the 7-Eleven.
There we are.
For real, Frog.
See, he couldn't even go. He had a green light. He couldn't even go. So
I thought that one white car was going to
totally
open the door.
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Fold the mirrors in, Moto. Fold the mirrors in, Moto.
Gravel.
Oh my goodness, bud.
Somebody reach out the window and slap you on the back of the head.
Here's parking lot cut over.
You ain't never got stopped by the cops.
We're gonna pretend to get gas and go. Oh no, we got gas. We're good. So that
I
way
forgot my
you're
wallet at
to the
home.
parking lot.
That's great.
But you ain't never got stopped by the cops going across that parking lot.
Doing this for years.
Oh man,
man!
Dude, knock on wood.
Parking lot. If you go across the open parking lot around like that around here to cut,
and there's a school up here.
If you cut across the open parking lot like that around here, and the cops say you do it, they'll give you a ticket because they'll say that ain't no 3-road, boy. That's the parking lot.
Yeah, Katie's sister got a ticket
just
for doing
stopping
that.
for gas. I was going to pull off and rest. That's a rest area.
You just forgot your wallet.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to show ID. Do you remember your driver's license number?
Yeah, I got a picture of it.
Oh, perfect.
I remember mine, but I guess
I remember mine off by heart because it has M16 in it.
Yeah, mine's
got now here's where the interstate is. And you
I wish it was
right
AK-47.
And everybody is stopped up there on that interstate all the way to the tunnel, which is probably a couple miles away. So here's where I try to be polite, get through. See, I'll ask this guy.
You know, one day you
go ahead.
That car went up the wrong
way.
way.
You know what?
Yeah, there was a
That's
guy
nice
turned
of you.
around, came
That's
back the
awesome.
other way.
Can I sneak in here? Don't hit me.
Yeah. One day
I'm trying not to die out here.
Yeah, no, that was awesome. That was awesome. He even did that. Was he Canadian?
Yeah, could have been.
I
waved to him like he was.
And there was a car going the wrong way up the sidewalk.
Uh-oh, what's off the side of the road here?
Yes, hazards.
Uh-oh.
They're out there haying it.
That's almost.
I'd be afraid somebody would be mad that I'm doing that and just open their door or just turn right into me.
That's what I'd be worried about.
They'd get in trouble.
Hey, but
especially on crotch rocket, because those crotch rocket riders has got a bad reputation for.
Yeah, but you know he's passing this. You know he's past the same people every day.
Yeah, that too. Eh?
Could be a handful that see me every day, but it's very busy.
Oh, he missed the cone.
All right, that's about it, you guys.
Damn, I couldn't do it.
On those
okay.
On those orange and white on those orange and white traffic barrels out there, you know what we call those around here? I guess the truck driver thing. They call them Schneider eggs around here because them Schneider trucks are orange. They say them things are Schneider eggs.
Yeah. I won't do them. I got one at the intersection that I could do that all the time. It's a laundromat, but I don't do that one. I sit and I wait because I know that's going to be pretty much a no-brainer, You get in trouble. But the 7-Eleven and going through there, you got that. You got gas. You got truck parking, that big old parking lot for semi. And so I don't worry about it too much. And I go slow through there. I don't try to get as fast as I can so I can get home quick. I take my time and be careful. And
but any kind of cutting across the parking lot like that to try to get back on the road around here, they say you do it, they're gonna write you a ticket in a minute. And they're gonna give you the whole speech about how this ain't no through road, boy.
That's why I don't live in Alabama.
Oh, you get stopped every day down here because they're gonna find something for.
Hey, everybody! Look, it's 10 o'clock.
Let's do it.
I appreciate everybody coming in.
Yeah, thanks,
I appreciate it. Pretty much staying civil.
Yeah,
we had a good live tonight.
Thank you.
And thank everybody.
Yeah, man. See you, Robin. See you, Hooligan. See you, John.
And
see you all, you guys.
Awesome. Yeah.
Sick. Hey.
See you, Sick.
All right.
You guys
feel better, Sick.
Good night. Thanks.
Good night, Sick.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night, Robin.
See you.
See you, buddy. And that's a wrap.